the free, but I can't even buy what I want. Without some big in a suit telling me nonchalant. Now dear, don't you know that art ain't right? I can't believe I have to have this irrational fight. Why, oh why does my fiction have to be polite? Hey, big boy in your big slick tower, why does my comic make you cower? Don't you know it's not 1984? We shouldn't have to hide our art anymore. No, you can't make me change my lore. Won't give in to your sensitivity, reader. Don't remember electing a global leader. They're trying to track what I buy, but they don't answer when I ask why. I tell you there's something that solves their slickness. Oh, we can fight this little censorship sickness and keep them out of our business. Hey, big boy in your big slick tower, why does my comic make you cower? Don't you know it's not 1984? We shouldn't have to hide our art anymore. No, you can't make me change my lore. Won't give in to your sensitivity, reader. Don't remember electing a global leader. Please ignore the bros and silly scams. Don't you know all new tech has a few shams? Crypto keeps Big Brother away from our fiction. Can't entertain their censorship addiction. Oh no, won't give in to their senseless restriction. Why does my comic make you cower? Don't you know it's not 1984? We shouldn't have to hide our art anymore. No, you can't make me change my lore. Won't give in to your sensitivity, reader. Don't remember electing a global leader.
Well, I have no idea if anything is working. Ooh, that color grading. I look so pale, I'm being exposed. Do I not need this? Ah, I wish I didn't need this. Maybe we turn it down? Oh my goodness. Oh God, Jason, JJJ, thank you so much for the 5 early on. From someone that actually has Asperger's, mom and dad are fighting again. I got my beef jerky and I'm here for it. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Absolutely. And look at that, guys. Today, we are multi-streaming on YouTube and Kick, and it's working. Everything's working, and that is awesome. It is wonderful. It is fantastic. What happens if I switch this one? Oh, there we go. That brings back a little bit more. Oh my God, the lighting is so bad. I'm gonna have to, I gotta figure out the lighting situation, but it's not why we're all here today. We've gathered here upon this glorious Thursday. I'm aware of what day it is. I thought that some of our stuff was left out there so you could see my address, but you can't. Anyway, on this glorious Thursday, I know the day, we are gathered here today upon this glorious Thursday to discuss why mom and dad are fighting. Holy shit! Why is everything green? Technically, it's the anemo, like, you know, seafoam blue-green color. You know, I don't have obsessions whatsoever. Oh, let's set up a meme goal. Let's do that because I like doing that. It's funny. Pension funds, sort of. There we go. There you go. We have a goal. Feel free to help me cry later and not get Kazuha. Man, dude, if I don't get Kazuha this time around, I'm gonna be real upset. I was hoping to also get Yayimeko with Queen, but you know, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Anyway, so we're gonna take a little look-see. We're gonna have some fun today. We're doing 2 streams in 1 week, which is wild and crazy. But wow, it's actually happening, guys. It's actually happening. I told you I would stream more, and I am. Look at me. Look at me go. I'm so good at things. That was extra. Let's see here. I'll put myself over here. Then I'm going to make sure. Poison Ivy cosplay. What? What? I'm not doing a Poison Ivy cosplay. My God. Thank you, Jason JJJ, for the 2 N. N for Kazuha. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Did you spit on your Switch 2, or did you play it after declaring your moral superiority? No. I looked at my husband and I said, I'm better than you because I didn't give in to the capitalistic pig nature of things. Don't worry, I'm going to absolutely defile my morals as soon as Pokemon comes out. That was a meme, by the way. There were like 2 people who took it way too seriously, and I'm like, it's kind of like my whole shtick. I don't think that I'm better than anybody, but it just is what it is. Yahoo! Jason JJJ, thank you for the 2 for the A. Jason JJJ, thank you for the 2. Thank you for the R. I don't. Are we spelling things now with donations? Nar. I mean, I thought this was gonna go somewhere different. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not. So that's fine. Oh wait, Jason JJJ, thank you for the 2. Yahoo! Thank you for the F. This just reminds me of Snarf. You forgot the S at the very front, and now I'm thinking of Thundercats Ho. I don't know. Is that a new term? Did I just say is that bad, or is that an okay word? I don't know. I don't know if things mean things. So you were you were the cynical, jaded one in the situation. I'm pretty cynical too. I'll wait to buy it. I mean, I'm just waiting for Pokemon. That's all. That's all. Oh man. So let's jump into. Let's hope that this goes right and doesn't pull up something bad. Okay, we're good. Let's see here. Oh, I can hide this first. Papatage. Opera. Elon. Okie dokie. And let's see here. We're good to go. You can't see anything that would absolutely fuck me. Snarf greater than Narf. I do agree. Yes. Oh, Narf. Pinky in the brain. Oh, thank God. Well, you know how people co-opt things? I don't know, all right? I'm just playing it safe. I'm just here playing it safe and trying not to get canceled by saying the wrong thing accidentally. Because there are a lot of words out there that could be racial slurs or something that got adopted that could mean something. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, obviously do that. I don't fucking know. So, Mom and Dad are fighting today. Mom and Dad are fighting. Let's see here. Where was the first tweet about it? Because he went a little crazy. Yeah, we're doing a savvy stream because we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. It's so crazy. It's absolutely wild. I don't know what any of this means. More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the primary. I don't know what that means, but okay. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. So, wait. What are we body doubling now? He wants to remind President Trump of his own words. Where's the man who wrote these? Oh, okay. I thought we were doing some other memes here. Oh, man. He's not wrong. Let's see here. So, genuinely, my take on all of this. If I had to give an uneducated, fly on the public wall of bullshit take, and I say uneducated because I don't go to DC. I'm not there. I'm not with these people. I don't know what they're doing. My first thought was, this is all fake. This is all way too convenient. These sound clips, the sound bites, the obvious moves. It's too much. It's too much. It's too fast. I don't know what's happening. Nothing is ever as it seems in politics. Now, this isn't me, like, trying to do some big old conspiracy theory because I'm trying to dick ride anybody. I just don't trust anybody in the political game. Even if you're not a career politician, if you get into politics, I immediately don't trust you. It's just how it is. I don't trust anything as being organic or natural because nothing ever is when it comes to the government. So this is just a pattern of behavior that I exhibit where I just genuinely, until somebody says otherwise, I'm just not going to believe it. I'm not going to believe it. Elon is crashing out harder than Hassan. Well, no. Hassan is genuinely crashing out. So this is why, here, I'm going to just show you the immediate thing of why I think that this is calculated. Who did I mute here? I don't even know who Jason is. Why did I mute this person? I don't know. I mute people who show up too often on my feed sometimes. Where is it? Oh my God. Where is it? Where is it? This is what he said about Jared. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I like these guys. My company thinks that AI can write production level enterprise banking code. Well, that's AI. AI can do a lot of very cool things, I guess. The world's greatest fiction writer. Okay, wait, that's too soon. Oh God. Here. Truth. Here we go. This is the post, right? So this is the post that made me think that this is all orchestrated. And the reason for that is because of the specific wording. So Trump is performative, but so is Elon. They're both silly. So he says, time to drop the really big bomb. Yeah, Eric! This is not the bomb that's being dropped. Thank you so much for the 10. Real or fake? It's forced a conversation about government spending, and there's potential for a lot of good change by dragging these things into the open like this. I agree 100%, and we're going to touch on that because that's also what I'm all about here. So this is the tweet that makes me think that this is all very silly, and they're actually just, in a back room snickering to each other. At Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump. And then he says, mark this post. This was posted 10 minutes after the fact, almost exactly, I think it was. Yeah, so this is at 3:10 and then at 3:20. So 10 minutes after the fact, for some reason, he says, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. So he's not saying, this is ambiguous. Now, there's going to be several things that we touch on, but just roll with me on this, right? So we know Trump is actually in the files. He's not in the files over something really fucking bad. He's in the files because he's in some of Epstein's flight logs. We know this. He doesn't say anything deeper than this. He leaves it really, really ambiguous. And he says, mark this post for the future, the truth will come out. He's not giving anything more specific. The ambiguity of it is fascinating. It truly is. And so this isn't wrong, no matter how you look at it. Elon can't necessarily be sued for this, but it does bait the left because the left, the Democrats, Biden, and all of the administration, while in the process of trying to take down Trump, they could have released the Epstein files, but they didn't. So now technically this forces the left. They should be jumping onto this. Every single left-leaning individual in politics should be retweeting this saying, look at this. Look what's happening. But that's not happening. And so that's fascinating. I want the Epstein. I don't give a shit what is in the Epstein files, by the way, to make this perfectly clear. I want the Epstein files released. Every single person who has committed a crime needs to be held accountable. All right? I don't care if the crime is petty, and I don't care if the crime is very, very severe. If there is evidence of a crime, regardless of the crime, I want the individual to suffer the consequences. That is how you have a trustful society. We do not live in a trustful society. We have a very antitrust society because of this. Obviously, the Epstein files would also kind of leak how much we fuck around with other governments, how Epstein was an asset, how he was controlling certain things and giving inside information, blah, 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 blah. Right? So we know all of this. Yes, there's surface level reading that is that this claim is the really big bomb and the truth, but that's not explicitly connected. Exactly. So he's dropping a bomb, but that doesn't make it good, bad, truthful, false, whatever. It's vague, right? And so he just says the truth will come out. So the truth could come out in a variety of different ways. But again, this is the truth. He is in the Epstein files in some capacity. We already know that. There could be nothing on top of that. So what's the next move? Well, the next move would obviously be, well, they kind of have to post the files to prove it or disprove it, because now here's somebody who worked with the administration, who had access to individuals, who had access to files, who had access to all of these things, right? We don't know if he had access to the Epstein files. I should clarify that. But he had access to people. He could have seen them because he was trusted, right? So why would people suspect that he would lie? So this just creates an interesting political dichotomy that's being forced out into the open public. Even normies will hear about this. And I think that that's fascinating. Hypnotic, why did you make mom and dad fight again? I don't know. I just have this talent, you know? Now, that's why. Oh, wait, the audio's low? God, we'll turn up your volume. No, it's me. It's me. I will fix me. Chat. That's not what I want. Can I do this? Filters. Gain. Here, I'll just turn me up. There you go. That should do it. That should be better. No one can fix you. You're goddamn right. There we go. To be honest, the colon suggests what he's saying is the truth bomb. Yeah, but so, like, again, this is vague and it's true. He could literally just be. So he is in the Epstein files. This doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything specific. If you don't join SNH Soon Savvy, I will let everyone know you are in the Epstein hentai files. That's terrible. Hentai would never associate. God damn. But yes, I need to fucking stream on my own channel a little bit, at least, before I start running off to everybody else's. Oh, man. But yes, so that is why I think that this is all calculated and they're both just sitting there having a good laugh and a good time. I mean, didn't we already know that Trump went to the island, saw what they were doing, and then blacklisted Epstein from everything from his company? And that's the other interesting thing, too, that Epstein is blacklisted, obviously. Flex Tape Guy, thank you for the 2. Tired of the bird screeching? Yeah! Flex Tape! Don't put flex tape around a bird's mouth. Just gonna give that disclaimer. You've done 2 streams. Is that not enough? That's more than I did in 1 month. Chaotic, it's chaotic neutral, right? Yeah. Fucking everything gets cut off. Sorry. Thank you for the 2. This to remove some political heat from Elon MIO. That I don't know. But what we saw on The View last night already is they're coddling Elon's dick again. That's crazy. It's crazy. Hail Phil Swift. No. Honestly, there are way higher chances Elon is going to be in the files worse than Trump. Yeah, if somebody's going to be in the files, I don't know. Like, so the left has, like, Trump has been through so many government combs. It's ridiculous. This is the thing that I find so funny about the left, including the politicians who say the shit that they do. When they were using, like when Biden used rhetoric that was very harsh against Trump and calling him like, you know, an enemy to the nation, or same thing with Kamala, these dumb motherfuckers know, I shouldn't call them dumb because it was very calculated. They know the process of being combed. Trump could not hide anything. They would have found something by now. Same thing with all of the other files and blah, blah, blah. So regardless of how you think about things or whether or not you like or support Trump or hate him, it doesn't matter. The government does a lot of things behind the scenes that apparently the average person doesn't take into consideration. I mean, clearly they do, because obviously look who lost. The rhetoric wasn't working anymore. But it's fascinating. And so anyway, this forces the left's hand, in a sense, because that means they had every opportunity to release the Epstein files and they didn't. And they should be calling for the Epstein file released, but they won't. They won't. Because obviously it implicates a lot of them. So I think that that's fascinating. But it is what it is. So since then, we've had lots and lots and lots of posts. Is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents 80% of the middle? I agree with this. I agree with this. Duh. You know, I do agree with this. I hate politics. I hate the blind loyalty. I personally have always voted for what would make me laugh the most. So far, that's always worked out for me. It's always worked out for me. The Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. And I finally say that Trump's tariffs are super stupid. So now it's okay to say that the tariffs are dumb, apparently. And this is, again, why I still find everything calculated, because the tariffs have kind of worked. And everything went back to normal within 3 weeks, like we kind of said that they would. I think it's fascinating. He's retweeting all of this stuff. Darth Gavel, thank you for the 2. MAGA party. Well, I don't know about calling it the MAGA party. I think that, you know, there's a lot more. There's a lot more people who just like, can we just call it the tired party? Like, we're all just tired. We're all just fucking tired. This is a dude force. Oh God. We're like, make Israel great again party. Oh God, please no. Please fucking no. SCOTUS already said the sitting president cannot be prosecuted. That is another thing too. That was ruled on. Oh man, now I'm not a fan of this individual. He's a big turd nugget. God damn it. But I think that this is still fascinating. I don't agree with this unless there's evidence that comes out. Then, of course, I would change my mind. But until then, not so much. The world's greatest fiction writers could not have conceived of a timeline like this. Very true. Very true. Same thing could be said for this entire freaking year. It's crazy. It's crazy. Good to see you live. Good to be live, homie. President Trump on Elon. Elon has never asked me for a thing. I mean, I got rid of the EV mandate, but he's never asked me for a thing. I think that's an amazing attribute. Elon is a patriot. We want to thank you very much for the job that you're doing. This was back on March 24th. So at least he's kind of like, you know, they're having a fun volley back and forth here, because Trump said, oh, he's just upset because we got rid of the EV mandate, which, you know, I could see why he might be a little bit upset about that. But, yeah, I'm not so sure. Such an obvious lie. So sad. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. Elon Musk has always been in favor of ending EV tax credits. Actually, this is an interesting community note. We'll have a look at this, because I think that, you know, seeing that would actually be a good thing. I know that there is one thing that is true, though, is Elon is very much so against, you know, excess government spending. So we will make a little graph too here in a second. Darth Gabble, thank you so much for the 2. Can we at least deport Elon to Mars? Oh gosh. Well, we may want to hold off on that, because we don't know if there's going to be some ancient demonic ruins on Mars, all right? We don't know if Doom 3 is going to happen. So we might want to be careful on who goes over there first. Nightmare, thank you for the 2. The Import Cheap Indians Party. Please, God, no! Oh, man. Elon 2028, he's not American. And I would not want him for president. Scary that this guy saved our online voices. I mean, that's what makes the whole thing so funny. That's what's gonna make it so funny. Blocked Ian after the blocked Ian after the last midterms because he blamed Trump for the results. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know. So let's see here. Let's go on ahead and kind of like really sit through this back and forth volley though. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and open up this tab from Forbes. So this was back in 2024, December 6th, 2024. Musk calls for ending electric vehicle tax credit, which could help Tesla. Elon Musk said Thursday he supports eliminating a $7,500 tax credit for electric vehicle buyers, reiterating his position that he expressed in July that could help Tesla, as Trump's transition team is reportedly mulling the prospect despite pushback from most of the auto industry. Now, if I remember correctly, that $7,500 tax credit didn't actually apply to Elon Musk. Musk said, "I think we should get rid of all credits." When asked Thursday by a reporter, Musk made a similar statement in July, so this already references a previous statement within the same year, writing, "Take away the subsidies, it will only help Tesla." Eliminating the tax credit could potentially hurt other EV manufacturers more than it would hurt Tesla, the largest global EV producer, and lead to a decreased competition for the company, causing a potential dip in demand that could prompt other EV manufacturers to reduce production, according to experts. Trump campaigned on ending Biden's EV mandate. Though he did not specifically target the tax credit, his transition team is reportedly planning to eliminate it. The Alliance for Automotive Innovation, which represents all major global auto markets, but not Tesla, urged Congress in an October letter to keep the tax credit in place, citing concerns about increased competition from Chinese manufacturers. The group also wrote in a letter in November to Trump's transition team, urging his administration to keep the tax credit in place. Now, maybe they'll say it. The EV tax credit applies to the purchase of new electric vehicles and was implemented as part of Biden's signature Inflation Reduction Act, which also provides a tax credit up to $4,000 for a used EV purchase. The Biden administration reported in July the tax credit had contributed to a 20% dip in prices for EVs compared to a year prior. The administration also issued new regulations in March, aiming to increase the share of EVs sold in the U.S. from 7.6% of all cars to 56%, designed to further Biden's push to cut greenhouse gas emissions in half by the end of the decade. You know what's fascinating about that? How are all the homies going to charge their vehicles? The left never thinks. Tangent. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced a plan last month to reinstate a $7,500 tax credit for EV buying if Trump eliminates the federal one. Though the plan could omit Tesla, Bloomberg and the New York Times reported. Musk reacted by calling the proposal insane in a social media post. I actually think I remember that. I'm going to have to look. Void Saint, thank you so much for the Czar 14. I think that both Trump and Elon, not Leon, I'm assuming, is trolling us. I think so too. Ha! Thank you to the participants. The goal has been reached. Bless you. Bless you all. Mom and dad are fighting. I know! But China EVs are spanking everyone on price. True. So now let me go to this tab real quick and Google. Did the EV tax credit apply to Tesla? Oh, sales tax exemption on the first 15,000 of a purchase or new release qualified must be below TPU rebate bill credits. EV tax credit is a non-refundable tax credit to taxpayers, blah, blah, blah. Oh, no. Okay. The Tesla vehicles do qualify. Under the Inflation Reduction Act, certain electric vehicles qualify for a $7,500 tax credit. For additional details, visit the IRS website. Okay, let's take a quick little look-see here, just so that way we have the verbiage of this in our minds proper. Back to here, so that way I can see the chat. If you place in service a new plug-in electric vehicle or fuel cell vehicle in 2023 or after, you may qualify for a clean vehicle tax credit. See how the time of sale, you may qualify for a credit of up to $7,500 under the Internal Revenue Code Section 30D if you buy a new qualified plug-in EV or fuel cell, blah, blah, blah. To qualify, you must buy it for your own use, not for resale. Use it primarily in the U.S. Sorry, people who go to Canada. In addition, your modified adjustment gross income may not exceed $300,000. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You can use, okay, for vehicles placed in service January 1st to here, 25 plus 4, okay, up to $7,500 in total. Vehicles will have to meet all the same criteria listed above, plus meet new critical mineral and battery component requirements. Okay, so it looks like Tesla did qualify, and I was just confusing it for what Gavin Newsom wanted to do. I thought for some reason Tesla was still under attack. But in addition, vehicle manufacturers suggest the MSRP can't exceed $80,000 for vans, sports utilities, and pickup trucks, $55,000 for other vehicles. Okie dokie. No way this is a troll. Elon's lost his shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's because of that one tweet that I can't see this as being real. I really can't. The thumbnail, it's a good one. It's a good thumbnail, huh? It's a great thumbnail. Oh man. Let's see here. Let's see if he's got any new posts here. That's 1 hour ago. We already know that this is all very silly. I'm scared to actually click in and see some responses because some OnlyFans girls are being fat. So, rather not. But I don't know, man. I think it's all crazy. Oh, man. Either way, dude, we get to laugh, and that's all that matters. Breaking news, Trump deports Elon Musk. Let's pull up. Let's see. What was the last thing that Trump Truth Social. I don't have a Truth Social account. I've never been to the website. Here we go. And we'll pull it up here. Whatever. Oh, no truths. Okay. What the fuck? I can see it on my one browser, but not this one. Oh. Okay, well, I was gonna show you guys his latest, but I'll just have to read it. Let's see here. So as of 1 hour ago, he says, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase, and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on a path of greatness. Make America great again. And then 3 hours ago, he says the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised Biden didn't do it. Oh no, that's just a ad. I was like, did he retweet that? That's so weird. Sorry. I don't know how to navigate this, and I'm surprised that ads show up like that. Let's see here. So 3 hours ago, he also said Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, which really didn't force anyone into doing that, actually. It's interesting wording that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. Below regarding my phone call this morning with President Xi. And then before that, he's just got some normal stuff going on. It doesn't look like anything too interesting there. Bottom line, Elon is salty because Trump is cutting his funds. I don't think that that's the case. I genuinely believe they're sitting there cackling. I really do. I think that that's the most likely outcome. I think that this is because again, look, if he didn't do that one, or I guess those two tweets, I would say, yeah, this is a public breakup maybe. I'd be more likely to believe that. But because he did those two tweets, I don't see this. I don't see this as genuine. I really don't. Darth Gabble, thank you for the 5. Elon took a really long line of coke and is going to a really fun hangover. Is going to have a really fun hangover adventure tomorrow. God, that'd be funny. Debbie, why would they stage this for the world to see? Okay. So here's what I think. Here, let me pull up paint. Let's pull up paint. I like paint. I like visual aids and I like paint. Got it. Okay, let's see here if this can now capture. Let's do a window capture, paint. Select a window to capture. MS Paint. Will it work? Why doesn't it work? I don't understand why MS Paint can't be captured. Why do I feel like the only person who can't capture it? Let's do a game capture and call it paint. Sometimes that works. Any full screen? No. Capture a specific window. Window. Paint. Paint didn't work again. Why have you forsook me? I just want to draw a stupid little picture. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm capable of coming up with an alternative. Professional streamer. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Put me in Fallout and I'm turning into Hannibal Lecter immediately? Hell yeah. Savvy like visual aids or visual aids? Dun 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 dun. Oh, actually, we could just do it here in my board of conspiracy. Even better. Okay, because I can draw on here if I really want to, and I can write, and I can do sticky notes and boxes, which is the important thing. Okay, so let's put together a quick little timeline here, right? So this is what we know about. So we're gonna do Trump. So Trump. So this is gonna be the Trump side, right? This is Trump's side. Please don't take a dump upon my chest. That is inappropriate. Thank you. So for Trump, we know that the left. So he has been vetted by FBI, CIA, and other three-letter agencies. DOJ. We're just gonna do that, right? So he's been vetted by that. Gone through what? 3 court cases now, which involve lots of different things. 3 different courts, 2 elections, whatever, right? So we know, wait, where the top part? Okay, there we go. So we know this much. Why is this important? Because they would have found evidence of him being not so good of a person. All right? Yeah, FBI, CIA, KGB, DOJ, FSB, TLA, whatever, like all that stuff. Imagine being a billionaire and being invited to the Diddy parties or being on Epstein Island. I would personally feel left out. Jesus Christ, that's terrible, right? So we know that Trump has gone through these things, right? So we'll just put these things over here, and then we'll come over here, and then we'll say Elon. So he's consistent, right? Very against gov spending. I don't know, had his own Epstein accusations. What else can I really say? Doesn't really care about contracts. All right. That's about what we can say there. Have you never trusted South Africa? I don't trust anyone. You people are crazy if you think I do. Likes to call people pedos. That's true. That's true. He kind of does. Okay, we do have a little history of that. He's very much so your standard leftist in that regard. That he just defaults to calling people pedophiles. It's terrible. It's terrible, but it is true. Unfortunately, right? So this is like a little bit of background information, right? Trump also. We should actually add in here. So we should actually add in here. That he technically, whoa, okay. What? Oh, we gotta zoom in. Oh, that's why I'm not zoomed in like at all. Everything's like so super, that's so tiny. I keep forgetting that I zoom out of this thing so much. I gotta stop doing that. All right, so we know that Trump also wanted to reduce spending. This bill, but so we also need, let's see here, let's put in another sticky note here. Congress won't do shit. So, this is kind of where I was getting at, by the way. If Trump's on the list, why did Elon let him around his son? And that's another thing, that's another important thing to note as well. The bill does not reduce it as far as I heard. Right. So there's almost no Doge cuts, no Doge-related cuts. We have freezes currently because that's all the president can do, but Congress has to do the cuts, right? So we know that Congress won't do shit. We also know, fuck. Why is my mother calling me? Hang on. Oh, shit. I have 6 notifications on my... Hang on. Hang on. If I got that many notifications, we've got an emergency. I've got a message. I don't get alerts for this shit. Your order was dropped off. Your dad, I don't know why. Okay, well, I'm streaming. What's up? Oh. I'm streaming. But that's fine. All right, let me call my dad because it's probably just related to this. I gotta use my other app thing. Is that his number? Ah, shit. Yes, it is. Savvy ignoring. No, my phone's just on silent. I gotta turn it down in case he uses gamer words. Yes, it does. It works just fine. I just had everything turned off because I'm streaming. What's up? I know. Isn't it crazy? That's what we're talking about on stream. Mom and dad are fighting. Yeah, yeah. You with all your wisdom agree with me saying that it's staged. No, I'm not going to put him on. Chat is saying hello. They're saying to put you on speakerphone. My chat, I'm live right now. Chat says hello. Oh, he says hello, chat. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way. Well, so there's two aspects to it. We already know that Congress won't do anything, and I feel like this is just a way to further expose the fact that they won't do anything unless they get that debt ceiling raised, and it forces a conversation into the normie world about this. And then the other flip to this is doing the Epstein thing, because Elon wouldn't say what he said. And then the follow-up tweet 10 minutes later is very telling, because all he said was that Donald Trump was in the Epstein files, and like, that is true. He's in it in a very small capacity. He's just listed on the flight log. Like, that's it. So that statement, because it's so vague and simple, I feel like it was very, very well calculated. Well, because it's not wrong, but it forces the left, who had access to the Epstein files, who could have released it. So it forces the left basically into this position of either they're super incompetent, or they clearly were just protecting their own. And so for Elon to make that statement, it kind of screws them over. They've had all this time to release that and show evidence, and then Elon stating, "Oh, he's in the files," like he saw it. But he's not in the files in any meaningful way. Yeah. I Yeah, I don't think either of them give a shit about the reactionary market. If anything, they're just creating bigger dips for themselves. Yeah, yeah. I think they're definitely cackling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, but I think something's gonna get dropped tomorrow, like right as everything shuts down, like around 4 or 5, because it's Thursday. Okay, have fun. Love you. Bye bye. So for those who, oh shit, I just started calling somebody. Well, it wasn't important. Anyway, So my father agrees with me. He's like, there's no way that this isn't calculated. And, you know, naturally that means then that I'm right. If my father agrees with me, then the planets have aligned. Nightmare, thank you for the 2. Tell Savvy Dad you don't wash your hands after pee-pee. He already knows. I lived at home. Wolfbane, thank you for the 5. Savvy, you forgot something. For the Trump sticky note, you have to put Skibby D at the end of the note. Lol, JK, I guess I do. Dark mode, please. What? Dark mode on what? This? On the board? No. No, we're fine. Hell yeah. We're here on Kick. Feels good, man. Was there another one that I missed? I don't think so. I think I've been good girl so far. Okay, yeah. I've been good girl so far. Oh, man. But yeah, anyway, so he thinks that this is all organized and orchestrated as well. I think the memes, regardless, are fucking great. And at the end of the day, we still have to deal with this, that Congress won't do fucking... Ah, shit. Fuck. Get out of here. That Congress will not do shit. So I think both of these things kind of get at that career politicians just don't do shit. I think the fight is planned either to give Elon an out or to poke a bunch of people without naming them directly. I think so, too. Head pats for good girl. Yes, I guess. Savvy gets her genius from her dad. Actually, sort of. Kind of. I actually get it more so. My mom has more academic genius, but my father has more practical genius, I suppose. But unfortunately, my mother did not get to go to college, even though she was accepted into a very prestigious university. She had to actually work while my father worked and went to college to finish up his criminal justice degree, and then later he went for computer science. And so he's done. He's top of the food chain with what he does now. Judging by both of those degrees, I'm sure you can imagine what he does, and I tend to defer to him for a lot of my foundations of what I know about the government and things like that. So you get the tism from your dad. My dad is definitely retard autism like me. So your dad is from the CSI Miami Horatio Kate. Basically. Kind of, sort of. Actually, I'm a little bit closer to that just because I've actually put together those kits before. I did work for the government slightly for a little while. But yeah, he builds gaming PCs. He taught me how to build computers. So being a Fed runs in the family. It sort of does, I guess. Whoopsies. Savvy data glowy. We're all glowies at the end of the day. Yeah. Now, I was an independent contractor. I basically oversaw and ran a warehouse where I shipped training equipment for our military to use to teach local law enforcement of international partners how to assess terror crime scenes. We all glow down here. Oh man, but no. I'm not a Fed in the traditional sense. Oh man. But yeah, so anyway, so this is kind of like where we're at. We know Congress won't do shit. We just need to figure out how do these things kind of connect and converge more properly. Bip? Oh, that didn't. How do I make you thick? Line type? This should have made it thick. Unless it really... Holy shit. Yeah, I guess it's technically a thick line when you zoom in, but that's fine. That's what a Fed would say. Oh no. Oh no. They also disappeared a kid to get their rare Pokemon cards. Did a bad job and they came back as Beardo. Never. I would never do a bad job. Never do a half-ass job. Oh yeah, my Genshin's still on beside me. I was like, gosh, where is that heavenly music coming from? Did you send corn the long way to our enemies overseas? No, I did not do that. I did not do that. Now I've lost track of some of the other thoughts that I was going to make. Anyway, they're very much so aligned on this, and I don't think that they can get here without exposing Congress for being stupid, which is what they have to now continuously do, which Congress is stupid because fuck career politicians on both sides. There's not a single politician, Republican, Democrat, Independent that actually gives a fucking shit about the people who voted them in. Not a single one. Not a single one. I think actually, this is going to be a wild take, but I think the closest person to giving a damn about the people who voted for them is actually the guy from Pennsylvania, Fetterman. I think he's the closest to not being able to be controlled. The left is not happy with him. He just says whatever the fuck he wants, and I like that. Now, he's still a politician, and I don't trust him, but I think at the end of the day, he, out of all of them, is the closest to giving a damn about the people who voted for him. But do I still think that he, as a politician, actually cares? No, not in the slightest. Axel Justin, thank you so much for the 5. Congrats to you and the hubby Savvy. You are absolutely glowing. Thank you. I don't know if that's a Fed joke or a pregnancy joke. That's funny, though. I like that. I liked Ron Paul and his son. Yeah, I liked them early on for certain things. I think also, was it Rand or Ron or whoever? It was one of them came out and said, hey, you know what? I'm not crazy about this because it does raise the debt ceiling. And I think everybody should be against that. I really do. There's also somebody introducing, or somebody suggested that if the deficit is X percentage, that no sitting Congress member can be up for re-election. I like shit like that. Love that. It's very good motivation. Love it. Weird take. I like Fetterman for going to work in a hoodie and jeans. He doesn't go in jeans. He goes in sweats. That's also what I like, too. Congress would spend $1,000 on bolts and nuts if it was in their state. Yes, they would. Mike Lee's another one. I think I need to read more about Mike Lee. I can't remember if I like him or not. Why is the screen unreadable? Oh, that's just because I zoomed out and I'm doing funny things here. But both are narcissists. This will not end well. So in the grand scheme of things, does this actually do anything? No. No, in the grand scheme of things, he's making ad revenue for every single person on Twitter. He's putting every single news station on easy mode because then they can talk about this. Look at all the YouTube. How many people are live right now talking about this? Is Asmongold talking about it? Is Jeremy live talking about it? How many people are live right now? How many eyes are on this? Because at the end of the day, that's all that's happening. All right? How many people are going to Elon? Because you know, he gets ad revenue too. He gets ad revenue on his own website. We don't know how much he makes. That's crazy. But that's what I mean. Jeremy is always live talking about it. But see, like, that's what I mean. So, like, I'm not saying this in, like, a bad way, obviously. I'm literally saying, like, look how much content is being made, but nothing's going to come from this. Literally nothing. Like, at the end of the day, nothing will change. They have a couple of strong words back and forth. The left looks stupid, and then everybody just moves on. It's kind of like look at the way that Elon and Asman interacted over something silly, and now they're talking to each other like nothing ever happened. That's just the way that the world works. And there are people who genuinely think that that's not how it works, and that's so silly. Are you joining us on Mario Kart today? No, Miki. I don't think I am. My husband will want to explore the Switch. It's his Switch, not mine. We also they didn't have it available with Mario Kart. We'd have to buy it, which husband said he's going to buy anyway. But I want him to be able to have fun and have fun with it today because he's the one who bought it. It's his. Although he keeps saying, no, it's ours. And I'm like, no. I respect your purchase. I will buy my own when the Pokemon exclusive version comes out and it's got little Pokemon on it because Lord knows they're going to do it. And if they don't do it, I'm going to be upset. I want the Pokemon model. Yes. Buy Bitcoin indeed. There should be dips. Is it dipping? Hashtag not financial advice. Let me see what Bitcoin's doing right now. Let me see what the markets are doing. That's my favorite thing about all this, which is what my dad was slowly getting at. Important information about recent security on May 15th. Oh, okay, whatever. Let's see here. Oh yeah, everybody took a little hit today. Everybody took a little bit of a hit. Woohoo! We got 10% dippage. 10%, homies. 7.19, 8. Might have to make some purchases later. Oh, thank God I was worried. Why were you worried? You afraid to lose? Keep your Bitcoin off the exchanges, chat. That too. Meek fears savvy. Take that, Beardo. Wait, what? I mean, look at how Trump and Rubio used to go back and forth, and now Rubio works under Trump, and he is a great part of Trump's cabinet. Exactly. What game will Savvy stream next? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Genshin. But I am working on building up another RimWorld thing. But Savvy isn't there. But if Savvy isn't there, Beardo won't drive faster to get away from her. He needs to be able to have something where he doesn't feel threatened by me, all right? Ready to get pounded from behind in Mario Kart, Miki. Oh, God. Lewis C., thank you for the 5. Hey, Fed Chan. As a Genshin player, do you recommend playing Wuwa or Zenless Zone Zero? I need a waifu game to go dive into. So people really like Zenless Zone Zero. The smoothness of it all and the animations and story are very, very good. Personally, my aesthetic lies in Genshin, which is the only reason why I haven't picked up Zenless Zone Zero as passionately as I did with Genshin. The story, the setting, the aesthetics, the characters, all of that, it just, every single one appeals to me in every single way, and I'm still hyper obsessed with it. As far as Wuthering Waves, people have praised the story. I played the introduction. I actually really like it. The music is very beautiful, but again, it's, I don't know, I connect more with Genshin because even though I didn't play it for the last 5 years, I still admired a lot of the art, and now I get to fall in love with those characters who I already loved through the artists. Now I get to know why they loved it, and then I just love them even more. It creates like this huge feedback loop. So it's like every week I'm just rediscovering all of these wonderful characters. Axel Justin, thank you for the 2. Mike's here. Pay the stream tax before he beats us. Oh no! Don't do that. It's terrible. I don't threaten to beat you guys, all right? I don't. Wuwa is Genshin, but way better. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, kind of say things like that. I personally really enjoy Genshin. I have a lot of fun with it still. Nikkei is best gotcha. Weren't some people unhappy with Nikkei recently? I don't remember why. How do I know if a gacha game is a waifu one? It's if it's got tits. If it's got tits, that's how you know. Personally, the best bang for your buck and time is Brown Dust 2. There's going to be a lot of really cool things happening this summer, and you're getting something very beautiful for free. She doesn't beat us. She abandons us. No more! No more! I love Zenless. Great game. Yes. People have been raving on Snowbreak lately. Yes, they have. That too. That too. I like Punishing Gray Raven. It's getting a DMC collab in August. Interesting. Zenless Zone Zero did just get its 2.0 update. I do need to move the chat. How do I pop out chat to bring you guys? Here we go. There we go. Now I have 2. Now I have 2 chats. Holy shit, Stormborn! Thank you so much for the squiggly 20. Almost forgot to ask. I've got to replace my RTX 3070. Do I go 4080 or 5080? Chat, feel free to chime in. If I'm not mistaken, the updates and benchmarks for the 5080 is not necessarily worth the money to go from a 4080. I don't know what the price difference. Hang on. Let me look up. Let me look it up. Price 4080, 4090, and 5080. Let me bring this over here. The GeForce 4080 has a launch price of $1,600, while the 4090 launched at $2,000. The 5080 had a launch price of $1,000, making it significantly cheaper for than both the 4080 or 4090. In terms of value, the 5080 offers better performance per dollar compared to it. Okay, so if you had a 4080, it would not be worth it. But because you're going from a 3070 for the price, I'd say go the 5080. However, double check. Hang on. 5080 bricking computer. Hang on. There was something. User report bricked or unstable 4090 or 4080 cards. There are reports of the 5080s becoming unusable or bricking after installing NVIDIA's latest drivers, which introduced the new DLSS4 features. These issues are not only the 5080, but also the 5090, with symptoms including GPU initialization failure, black screens, PCI 5 instability. Some users have found that rolling back the drivers resolves the issues, but in some cases, the GPU is no longer recognized by the motherboard or Windows. So that is also something to take into account if that has not been fixed. It might have been fixed by now. Yeah, I know. Sorry, we're taking a break from politics now to talk about tech. Oh, man. Blue Archive is something that I also want to try too, actually. But yes. I personally, because you're going from a 3070, I'd say either. I don't know what the price of the 4090s are, but by that point, I think the 5080 still trumps it. So, did you see the Eclipse bride costume? Oh yes, I did. It's beautiful and stunning, and it makes me want to go back to airbrushing, man. Like I like the super 2D face, and then the more 3D painted body, like more detail. And I miss So I used to do all airbrushing. I never did like I wanted to mimic the like Square Enix kind of like 3D semi-realistic super stylized style of art, but I've since then come and tried to go back to doing like anime stuff since I hadn't done it since I was a kid basically. So I like what they got going on though. I really do. I love it. Like if I could just learn from them, I'd be so happy. Avoid 50 series cards, ATM. Okay, so some people are still saying that like they're still having issues. But if Booba is a thing and you want nothing tops Azure Lane, that's another one too. That is another one too. The 4090s are what? Why? We could talk about Pokemon. We could. I didn't realize they were still so expensive. Melted the plastic connectors on the GPU. Oh my god, the 5060 or the 5080 melted the plastic connectors on the GPU card. Huh, that's scary. Do you hate Crystal of Atlan 2? No, I don't know anything about it. Thanks, Savvy in chat. You were legends. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, just look out at the reports and see what's there about it. Pokemon gameplay when? Well, I don't have an internal capture card. I'm actually going to be giving that to my husband and then taking the external that I gave him. So we'll see if I can capture my Switch, but we're probably not going to stream Pokemon. I know that I still have Scuffy's thing to finish. I just don't know if we're actually going to do that before the next Pokemon game, but we will. I will stream Pokemon Legends against my better judgment. I'm going to look absolutely pathetic as an adult 34-year-old woman. I'll be 34 by the time it comes out. As an adult 34-year-old woman, literally just crying because Pokemon. I'm basically just going to be Lysander at that point. I'm going to be committing genocide and crying about Pokemon. And then looking for Professor Sycamore. At least it'll give you guys something to make fun of me for. I cry very easy at beautiful moments in games, nostalgia, existential things, so it just is what it is. And I've just accepted it, and if I look like an absolute fucking tool and people make fun of me for it, like, oh my god, this grown woman's just crying, how pathetic, how childish, oh my god, you're so stupid. I don't care. I went on a fucking diatribe before about I don't wash my hands. I clearly don't care. We already do with you and your Lysander and Sycamore ship. It's not a ship, it's a lifestyle. All right? It's a lifestyle. Oh man, Starboard, thank you so much for continuing your membership for 8 months. You mean something else. I don't know what I mean. Pokemon fell off in my opinion. It did. And yet, I always come back for it. In fact, I just bought Flareon, so committing genocide and crying about Pokemon, as you do. Yes. Could have played Expedition 33 if you wanted to cry to a game. I could have, yeah, and I might still pick it up. I'm not sure, but as of right now, I don't feel the need to experience it. But the soundtrack is beautiful, very beautiful. My wife also cries easily. It's life. Let them feel their feels. Exactly. That's how you know that at least a part of me is whamming. Because I cry like a little bitch. So, good times. Good times. Yeah, I guess that's really it to talk about there. I mean, we can go see if he's got anything spicy. Let's see here. Oh, he retweeted something. Elon's stance is principled. Trump's stance is practical. Tech needs Republicans for the present. Republicans need tech for the future. Drop the tax cuts, cut some pork, get the bill through. I do agree with that. There's no reason for the bill to be as big as it is. It is longer than, what did Asmongold's tweet? It compared it to the book, one of the Lord of the Rings books. Was it the first book? Doesn't matter which of the trilogy. Either way, a bill should not be longer than a book. And it should not be delivered 2 days prior to needing to be voted. All three? Oh, it's longer than all three. Yeah. Why drop tax cuts? No. The tax cuts need to stay. It's some other stuff, like increasing the debt ceiling, for instance. The bill is longer than all three combined. Okay. I thought it was just one of the books, but if it's longer than, see, regardless, all right, someone like me can finish one of those books in a day, right? I actually don't know if I could finish all three in a day. I think I could probably finish 2. But keep in mind, That's with zero time to spare. I'm reading the book and doing nothing else. So, you know, obviously most politicians are older, don't have the autistic mental capacity to do so. American tax code requires a snipping container if printed out. Yes. I thought it was War and Peace. Shipping container. Oh, yes. Snipping, shipping, same thing. Without reading comprehension. Savvy, shill your tea. Yes! I am drinking tea today. We do have code Savvy at... What the fuck are you? Wait, what the fuck are you? Hold! I have an invader. Oh, that's a curious little bug. What are you? I kill you with my tea. Oh, you ran away from my tea. What the fuck are you? You're not a spider. You're a little shy from light. What are you? I don't know what you are. I'm going to take a picture and identify you. Nah? Where'd you go, you little bitch? Stop moving! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh my god, it's so small. Where did it go? Oh fuck, it just jumped, didn't it? It's on me. It's on me. It's fucking on me probably. God damn it! Anyway, my basement is disgusting. Extra protein indeed. I know it's not a spider. Where did it jump to? Oh my god, there's so much glitter on my hand. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. Oh! I found it! Die! Bitch. Little fucking bitch. I've mashed its body. But it's definitely on the younger side. It's very... Anyway. Now that I found it, I'm good. Anyway, so I have tea to shill. Hello. You can go to the Dragon's Treasure. Let me post the link. The Dragon's Treasure. You can use code SAVVY for 10% off. Bugs not included. That was completely on my basement, in the state of my basement. They have lots and lots and lots of wonderful teas to choose from. I can only drink herbal teas, but every single tea that I've had is very tasty. I like to start my day off with the caramelized pear flavor. It's actually very, very, very good. Very perry in flavoring. Really like that too, because it's got dried fruits in it. And the combination of like the cinnamon and some of the other herbs, it's just beautiful, good way to start the day. More bugs than a Bethesda game. Oh no. Would you look at Savvy shilling like a proper YouTuber? Yes, I do. I do have the things to shill, just like how you can use code SAVVY for a few % off your next Meta PC purchase. Thank you so much, Meta PC, for sponsoring me. Technically, all of these streams would not be possible without Meta PC because they sent me a PC. They were so generous to me and so kind and so sweet, and they are literally the reason why I will be able to create not just for you guys, but for myself, and of course be filled with joy because I will get to read lots of dirty things. Yay! Do I drink coffee? No, I can't, unfortunately, but they do have coffee. They do have more than tea. They do have coffee and soaps as well. So very, very tasty and wonderful things. Not Meta PCs. That's the Dragon's Treasure. But yes. And you will be our roach queen. Yes. I'm apparently mother of roaches now. Ugh. I wonder, I should probably clean my desk. There's a lot of crumbs on it. I should probably do that if I'm being honest. Savvy streams, T, PC, and the death of DEI. Yes, exactly. Now, where did Kit go? There we go. To be frank, reading fiction is a lot faster than reading nonfiction, or worse. That is true too, actually. That's a really good thing to bring up. Back on topic. It is easier to read fiction and something more entertaining than something dry, full of technical information, because sometimes you have to stop and actually go look it up to see that if it's true or not, or like what it affects and blah, blah, blah. Yes. You should put some insect traps. Usually what I do is I just throw pure peppermint oil everywhere, and then that kind of actually helps. I'm very much so a naturalist, natural person. I believe nature gives us everything that we need to live comfortably. And in that regard, I will eternally be a hippie. Apparently, though, that makes me a right-wing extremist now, even though 10 years ago that labeled me as a fucking hippie. I don't know. But yes, please go use Code Savvy, Meta PCs, and the Dragon Treasure. I will never, ever, ever work with a company that I wouldn't personally purchase from. I did personally spend money before partnering with the Dragon's Treasure because I wanted to make sure that I could give an unbiased opinion, and I do genuinely love it. I also spammed him with questions and be like, oh my god, is this actually tea, or do you put other shit in it? And he's like, no, it's actually tea. So it's all good. You're addicted to roadcraft? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Vinegar for everything. Exactly. I love using vinegar to clean. Yep. Beardo is still salty from free Meta PCs. I was not expecting that. I thought he got his for free too, if I'm being honest. But Savvy, the right-wing hippie. Yes, what a world. It's crazy. It's wild. Do you put dragons in it? You could. Might be an hour late, but blessed to have another Savvy stream. And bless you. Yes, look at that. See, I lived up to my promises. I said I was going to stream more, and I am. And that's exciting, and that's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. So I look like a haggard mess. We went out to Walmart and I was cleaning and I'm hot and sweaty and disgusting. She says she likes the tea, but it's the bag that she prefers. What? It's awful. It's awful. You look great today? Well, bless you. I've been running around town, so. Ugh. Savvy drinks tea the wrong way, microwave. Not at all. God, no. Actually, if I could go 100% like old school with it, I would. I'm a huge sucker for like just having like a tea ritual. I'd actually really like to get some nice, purely just for my teas, specific like glass mug, glass teapot, all that stuff. Eventually I will. Savvy hag maxing. I am in my hag years. Yes, I was born in 91, so I am a hag now. Officially a hag. I am a gay POC male hag, according to the internet, so. Very good. Did I get Switch 2 to school Beardo and Mario Kart? No, my husband bought a Switch 2 because he really wanted it, and now he has every single console yet again, and the world can be at peace. I don't know why mom and dad are fighting, because my husband has every console once again. I bought him a Steam Deck for his birthday, now he's got the Switch, and everyone's happy. Savvy's husband now hag maxing? Yes. I'm older than you by a bit? You never know. I'm older than time itself. Did I miss that Pokemon Showdown? No. Beardo and I have never battled. I battled with Ben, and I wasn't really paying attention, and we just used random teams, and it was funny stuff. Did your hubby have his own PC? Yes, I built his PC, and I actually have to do some more technical support to it later. He's having computer crashes again and issues. He did have the processor issue. But since replacing the processor, he stopped having crashes. And then since the NVIDIA update, the most recent one, he's now having crashes again. So I have to go figure out what's wrong with that. I'm really excited. I was born in 90. What does that make me? It makes you an extra hag. You are an extra hag by 1 year. You're a hag plus one. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm an 80s baby. My sister is older than you by a year. Huh. Processor degradation? That I have no idea what the problem is. I hope it's not the processor again. It's so stupid. I convinced him PC Master Race, and he loves it when everything works, but the minute that there's a single technical problem, like, he will flip out and lose his shit. I am the tech support between the two of us. I'm the person who builds the computers. He's very smart in, like, his electrical engineering world. And it's, you know, what he works on over there is very different from all of the stuff that I do. Although if you were to give me a technical quiz on shit, I couldn't tell you a damn thing. I am, you know, I can solve just about any problem, but don't ask me, don't ask me what any of the words mean that I use. I just know what they do. Just logged in, and first subject I'm hearing are hags. Yes, the tech support hag. That's what's happening. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Hey, we crossed 100 followers on Kick, by the way, which we're live on Kick. We're multi-streaming, so thank you guys so much for that. I'm super happy about that. It's very, very, very cool. Gabby, can you sell your used tea bags? At least you're not asking me about my used underwear. I don't know how to feel about this. I need to go put the laundry into the dryer. So last time I made the mistake of not giving you guys a video. Apparently, is that an option? Oh my God. No, there'll be no bath water. There'll be none of that. I guess I'm supposed to leave you guys with a fucking video. I don't know what video I can leave you with without getting... Oh yeah, by the way, I did get demonetized on my stream back. So that stream will not give me the $3 that I am owed from the viewership, which is fine. That's my fault for having, I guess, the communist... You know, I played the USSR anthem, and in traditional communistic fashion, your video? Our video. So I'm just gonna leave it because... Like, that's just so fitting. I'm probably one of the only people who would do that, who just wouldn't take the time to edit it out so that way I can make some extra fucking money. Like, I don't give a fuck. The memes make it funnier. Oh, man. Savvy Kirsha collab soon. She needs to check her damn DMs. God damn it. Anyway, what did I say? Oh, I gotta do the laundry. So I don't know what video to leave you guys. Here, I'll just leave you with Flareon. Ugh, if you're a communist, I'm unsubbing. No, apparently, so I took one of those tests once. I'm apparently an authoritarian. I'm not as, like, freedom-oriented as some people think. I'm not going to divulge specifically on what test it was or what questions led to that. But let's just say I believe in chopping off hands. I'll leave it there. Wait, what is this? How much do you charge for commissions? Commissions are closed. I want a post of Epic Meek with a sugar foot and gay rainbow afro. Go use AI. Go use AI, homie. Every other artist. AI's gonna take our jobs. Me, artist. Yeah, just go use fucking AI. Oh, no. There you go. I'll be right back. It'll take me 2 seconds. I lied! Hang on! I have to vacuum the dryer! Okay, I had to vacuum the dryer. I don't know if you guys could hear that. There we go. Look at my Flareon. So cute. I want all of them, man. Yeah. She's cozy. Yeah, it was nice and loud. Good. Do that voice again? They come naturally. Vacuum ASMR is a new one. Oh, man. Feet. Oh, did you see my feet? There you go. There's a toe. Bring Flareon back. Flareon needs to sleep. Life-size Gardevoir when? I mean, husband won't do it for me, so you guys are gonna have to spoil me with that one, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that'll do. Just a little toe. Just a little toe. Hail, Dad. Oh man, Flareon is not the worst Eevee evolution. Somebody's never gotten creative with teams. If the thing's away before someone gets hurt, they might. They might. I gotta go for a bit. If it ends before I'm back, thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here and your support. I can't even make a heart anymore. Huh. Oh man. Jolteon is superior. Dan's head just exploded. Dan was so funny last night. That was so fucking funny. He was so upset that I keep leaning into it that I'm a guy. He's like, no, it can't be true. I don't know, man. I don't have hazel eyes. They're green. Please stop. Typhlosion did nothing wrong. Facts. He didn't. He's best dad. Oh, man. Come on, Elon. Make more fire. Not going to do it because it's after hours now. God damn it. Oh, we can just look at his replies. Team Elon sends a heart. He doesn't have any more interesting replies. Nope. Fascinating. Fascinating. Oh. That's life. That's life. I can X out of all this stuff now. Yeah, we can minimize that even. Ooh, look at me. Look at us go. Is Elon on crack? No. Elon taking a ketamine nap? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Just kidding. Didn't we hear your mother on a phone call say you have hazel eyes, not green? My mother is a very nice lady, but very confused. You should be the next Paimon VA. I don't think that I can do a high-pitched voice like what they're looking for. I would want to kind of match the Japanese voice, honestly. And I don't think that I'm capable of that, but thank you for the vote of confidence. Thank you. You're probably going to call from angry investors and board members to shut the fuck. See, that's the thing that I like about him. He doesn't care about that. I love that. Elan gonna have a hell of a hangover tomorrow? Maybe. Her eyes are definitely green. We settled this. Yes, exactly. I took a picture, we eye dropped it, and they're green! God damn it. The quartering convinced me to sign up for Rumble. Now you've convinced me to get Kick. Well, you know, everything works out. Everything works out. I have no idea if you can hear the dryer in the background. Kind of loud. I just hear your Japanese grunt. No! No! I will not. I will not do that. I wish I had more stuff down here to drink. Kick. Kick is gonna be where we do art streams because it's the only place that I feel comfortable enough to do them. I do genuinely believe that people could absolutely abuse reporting an art stream, and if I were to possibly linger too long on drawing hips, for example, I usually draw the nude form first, and people who don't like you can mass report you under an ambiguous rule, and the automated YouTube system will absolutely just ban you. And I don't want to deal with that. Kick is probably the best, safest place for me to do art. And I'm just going to do that. Now, I'll still like make specific videos for YouTube, or I'll trim down streams from Kick. But yes, Elon is African. I think he could say it. I don't know. Should we watch you on Kick or YouTube? Like, where do you want us most? It doesn't matter. I mean, whenever I get monetized on Kick, I get more of a payout from Kick if somebody wanted to, like, support me there. Or you could do a direct tip through Streamlabs, which I should probably start pinning that link, honestly. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't, like, whatever platform you use, that's where I want you to be. I don't want anybody to do anything extra for me. I don't want anyone to go out of their way for me. I'm just here. All right? I'm just here. I'm doing great. How are you? In South Africa, they use the K word. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, and I don't want to know. The good thing about Kick is that you can watch anime there happily. Yes. I don't have Streamlabs. You just want my bank and credit card number. No, and I'm not going to say that word because I don't know what it means. God damn it. Savvy, have you seen the James 007 DEI Bond game trailer? I saw a very strange comparison between the EA head guy and the James Bond model. I see it in the eyes exclusively, but I'm gonna level with you guys. When I first saw it, I was like, so he's gay. Because he looked like, you know how there are just some men who just like look gay? Like they have like this softness to them. Even if they have cheekbones. I'm not talking about like femboys or anything like that. Like he just looked too soft. I don't know really how to describe it. I wasn't like, it's not my kind of game. So like, you know, like I don't really have any attachment to James Bond the way that some other people do. But I just kind of looked at that and I'm like, huh, he's like strangely soft. Hassan. Oh God, we're not comparing it to that fucking chimichanga looking motherfucker. All right. Savvy, you need to annoy Beardo way more during Tuesday Night Men event. No, he can only handle so much. Delicate features. Like all, yeah, like he kind of reminded me a little bit of like a K-pop star in a sense, but like the Americanized version of it. And then the design to him was very just generic. I thought that was kind of strange. But at the end of the day, James Bond is, you know, like he's not. I shouldn't say this at all. He's not supposed to be generic. He is supposed to be Mr. Rico Suave. He is supposed to have an air of confidence to him and play this role of a very confident individual. And I'm just not so sure I saw that with this, but at the same time, I have no attachment to it, and I hope whoever gets the game has a lot of fun with it. Am I gonna call it DEI slop? I don't know. I didn't watch the whole trailer. I didn't look for any language. I haven't looked at the team behind it. I haven't done any of that shit. I have no idea. I don't know. But I will say that the initial thought was, well, he looks like the EA guy, and then he just looked generically soft. The game is before he's become Rico Suave, and I think I saw something about that too. How can people say that, oh God. I mean, there's a big difference there. There's, you know, I mean, I think people having preferences, that's very different. That's very different than from what that means. Oh, man. Never seen the SA version of it written, only heard it in movies, but I'm not familiar with the Arabic versions. I don't know what we're talking about. Have you seen Elon Musk's son, Vivian? That weird dance. Somebody fucking retweeted it, of course. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking see this shit. Connery was my favorite 007. Yeah. He does it. He did it the best. That's the good shit. That is the good shit there. But I don't know. I didn't really see anything else. I saw that the Final Fantasy Tactics got announced, but it's going to use de novo. As far as I'm concerned, just play the original. There was also a statement that came out that said that they would indeed actually change some things from the story, but you can still play the original version. But I don't like that because that still rewards wasted effort, just bullshit. As time goes on, we shouldn't need to sanitize things. It should actually be the opposite. But humans are unfortunately being ruled by the stupid because there's more stupid people than there are normal people, apparently, when it comes to things in entertainment, for whatever reason. And unfortunately, they're just going to keep censoring things. So I'm not going to reward that. Square Enix will never get $1 from me again until they stop doing this shit. And I have no problem holding true to that. The only company that I break that for is Pokemon. The only one. Everybody has one. I'll still talk about them. I'll talk about business practices. I'll say, hey, look at this stupid shit that they're doing. Hey, Nintendo's doing this dumb shit to Power World. Hey, you know, all this stuff. But I will absolutely break my little usual shopping habits for Pokemon, and then that's about it. It is what it is. Everybody has that one. I don't like Bond being set in modern day. I don't either, too. I don't know. I'm not a fan of just, like, things being hyper-modernized. Oh, man. I saw something about Zelda. Hang on. Have you talked about Hunter Schafer being... Hunter Schafer is not being considered to play Zelda in the slightest. That was clickbait bullshit, and it was, I guess, apparently linked to Hunter Schafer's fucking PR shit. But Hunter Schafer will literally never get a role as Zelda. All right? Nobody is that fucking stupid. You know why they kept using the one picture? Because it's the only picture that's been hyper edited to look half decent. You see that dude in the wild, and no, that's not Zelda. All right? I don't deny that there are some very beautiful men out there who can pass as women. All right? I've been deep in the femboy trenches, okay? There are some beautiful dudes. Does that mean they should actually be casted? No, because guess what? For every dude who could potentially pass as Zelda, there's about 750,000 women who could as well, all right? There's a lot of people in this world. Shut the fuck up. You can find a beautiful woman from fucking Iceland, from a little village, and she will look exactly like Zelda with the large eyes, the thin chin, the beautiful little jaw, and the elegance but inviting warmth that is needed for Zelda. Meek agrees on hot guys. Bless. Savvy for... No, I am not capable of ever once looking like a good Zelda. It doesn't matter how much makeup that you put on me. My bone structure is wrong. My eye shape, though large, very good. Wrong shape. Completely wrong shape. Arguably a hybrid Icelandic woman mixed with, say, maybe Japanese or Vietnamese genes would probably have the exact right proportions, if I'm being perfectly honest. That would be the best bet. You'd be surprised about how stupid someone can really be. Look at Disney. Well, we don't talk about Disney. They're just a bunch of, rock eaters. Capcom has been doing the censorship shit to their remasters and coincidentally Dead Rising. Yes, I saw that with Dead Rising. Onimusha 2 remasters vastly underperformed. I skipped both because of censorship. Yeah, exactly. I won't do that. I'll go play the originals. I still have them. Have you ever seen Link fan art made by Fug? Probably. Do I know every single artist's name? No. Lumi the Wolf Gal would work. Awoo. I'll have to see. Savvy can actually pass for Skyward Sword Zelda, not gonna lie. I don't no. Skyward Sword Zelda. No. I would never want somebody with my anatomy as her. And I'm gonna show you why. Copy image address. Where's Opera? Look at her face. Now look at my, I do not have her jaw. My jaw is too far, these back parts right here, too far down. Hers come up a bit more, right? Hers are a bit higher. The eye shape needs more angles. Mine are too, like this and this are too lined up. There are some people who have, like, the higher points on their eyes, and it would look so much better. On top of that, my nose completely wrong. There's no swoop to my nose. She has a swoop. There's a little swoop. Savvy could cosplay Annie Lionheart from AOT. Annie Lionheart. What did you say? I'm very, very critical. Like, I try not to cosplay too much in terms of things that I don't think that I can pass as. Savvy could cosplay as my wife. God damn. I can see you being cast as an elf if Lord of the Rings was made today. Again, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not angular enough. I have a nice cheekbone, but I'm not, like, it's just, it's too flush here, too the same. There's not enough definition. I'm very hard on myself on anatomy. We've never seen Safi all femmed up to the 9, so we'll never know. Well, hang on. Instagram.com/MadamSavvy. There's, whoa. Let's see here. Holy shit. No more. Fuck off. Do I seriously have to fucking log in? I don't know. What's your username? You should be cast as Princess Peach? Again, no. She's got... No. She's way too narrow here. Is this it? No. I don't remember changing my password. But I guess I did. Oh, now. Nope. Get out. Okay. Now, let's see here. Donde está la biblioteca? Where's one of my formal pictures? I have them. Savvy works best as Samus. I don't think I'm lanky enough for that. I could like, you know, camera angle it for the legs, but she lanky. She's supposed to be tall. I am not tall. I'm not tall. I'm not beautiful enough for that. Oh, do you want to see my lesbian days? Here, have some laughs at that. That's me as that's college me. That's college me. This is early college. This would have been 2009. Oh, 10 pounds heavier and 50 shades more gay. There's my husband. Oh, man. Let's see here. He's sort of dolled up, right? Like, there's sort of dolled upness. Yeah, I do have green eyes. Look at that. This is an unedited photo. That's the real eyes. Straight up butch. When Savvy was a real man. And you, Savvy, look like someone I'd seen before but couldn't remember. Any line height was perfect. Oh, God. They're not contacts. It's me. That's me. Green eyes plus black hair is the best combo. Dude, black hair and bright eyes is so hot. Savvy can cosplay Sakura from Naruto. Unironically, actually. Yes, I can. And it's, wow, ignore what I just went there. RDH, thank you for the 2. I want more chaos, Savvy. Bless you. Bless you. You'd have said hi to college, Savvy? Yes. What do you think if Zelda Williams was cast as Zelda? Also, no. Don't say, it's gotta be a no name. It's gotta be a no name that nobody's heard of. Where is, boom. Boom. Sakura. I think I make a pretty decent real life Sakura. I'll say that much. I think I have the forehead real estate for it. Oh, man. Ignore the fact that there might have been some questionable shapes on screen. Let's see here. There's some more e-girl shit. There's my husband. There's gotta be. Oh, yeah. The scene days, by the way. Still rocking that silhouette. I don't know what we're talking about now. There's a classic video. There's me being retarded. I mean, I can't, you know, I kind of got it sometimes. Billboard brow. Savvy went goth. Dude, it was never just a phase for me. Look at me. Look at my leather jacket. I don't remember what caused that lighting. I think that actually just might have been the phone being dumb. Here's me working in my Fed days. That's a good time. Seeing your scene pic, I'm curious what your old MySpace was like. Ooh, yes. I mean, you know, I got some pictures. All right? I used to like to model, but I prefer being behind the camera. I don't like being in front of it, if I'm being perfectly honest. Here's back in the bikini days when I could do things like that. Not really, actually. I was still allergic to the sun there. That was sad. Oh, bikini and Waluigi goofball shit. I have no tits when I still had some tit. I don't know, me. Oh, here we go. Kind of doll. Here we go. This is the most dolled up picture I have. Dan Vest calls this my catfishing pic. There you go. This is when I moved back in with my parents temporarily. Savvy of Riviera. You look like Geralt in the one. Oh gosh, white girl drinking White Claw, of course. Yes, I had a whole White Claw arc. But yeah, not gonna lie, not the best pick. This one's not. I mean, for some reason, people think it's rather vintage looking. I don't know why. Oh yeah, this was one of those stupid dating things when my mother was encouraging me to use dating apps. This is just something that I put in there, putting all you're all into air hockey games and still losing to me. I had the best dating profile, man. That looks like those sugar mama scam pics. Oh no. Oh no. I think that's really it. My Doom hat, dog, played Summoner's War. There's me again. Drinks. I'm so bad at the selfie game. The best fucking selfie I have. I don't even know why my eyes look so good there. I've never recreated that look. TwitchCon. More dumb shit. I don't think I have anything else more formal here. Lewd art, old arts, airplane, playing Magic. Now I don't do it anymore. Fucking... That's really about it. Yeah. And now we're just getting, okay. That's back when I could go out onto the beach without being allergic to the sun. Those were good times. I think that's really it. Oh, there's my long legs. There's me working. I climbed boxes for a living. Good shit. Hard at work for the State Department.
There isn't
Oh,
much in the
that's not what I meant to do. No, stay blonde. Yeah, I don't know. I've been missing. Bring back the red hair. Stay blonde. I miss dyeing my hair. I don't have any other formal pictures, do I? No, I never really went anywhere too formal that I felt the need to take pictures of. When I did go formal, I didn't take pictures. Oh, you want to see? Here we go. Okay, that one's probably a little too spicy for. Hang on. Here, I'll show you. I've done all this stupid hair. I've done a lot of it. Here we go. That blocks out the one where I'm practically in underwear. There we go. Bam, blue hair. I apparently laughed like Jinx, so people asked me to lazy cosplay as Jinx all the time, so that's how I looked. So there's that. Let's see here. And I walked around with my Jinx hoodie. I think this is like the only good picture that I have of it. There we go. Savvy has a massive Asmongold bald spot and wears a wig. No, somehow my hair has stayed pure and wonderful. Somehow, despite the years of dye. The years of dye. Oh, you guys want to see a magic trick? Holy shit. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Imagine having tits. Imagine. Couldn't be me. It's one of my favorite fucking things. I look back at some of these pictures and I'm just like, God damn, I had tits. Holy fuck. Yo, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie. The tits hurt. Alright? The tits hurt back then. I remember when you told the story on Side Scrollers and Project Egg Roll. Yep. Yep. God. Sometimes I miss them. Sometimes. Anyway, that's a nice trip down memory lane. Hurts so good though. No, not in the slightest. It was never good. Do not levy Philip Chan. Wait, do not let Philip Chan see the booba pics. He would cry. Don't worry, we all mourn them. Where did the boobas go? I worked out. Memory lane, yes. Why delete them? That's like a guy getting a size cut. Because I really wanted to do parkour right, and I was tired of having heavy tits on my chest. So bring them back. They might be making a comeback. I don't know. I might be trying to gain some weight. My mom keeps trying to stuff food down my gullet because she's like, you have to put on 20 pounds if you want to have kids. And I'm like, God damn! Parkour? Parkour. Yeah, I love for parkour. I was really into it. I was really into fitness for a while. I'm still into it, but just not the way that I was. It was a little obsessive back then. A little obsessive! But it's fine. It is fine. Difficult to parkour in the dark. Yes, that too. Never forget what it was. Are you in your 30s? I am. I am a hag. I am old. I'm over the hill. Your husband's in a biker club? No. My husband is not in a biker club. I think he would look a little silly sitting on certain bikes because he's so tall. Dirty 30 gang feels bad. You're literally in your prime. Honestly, it feels like I've gone through like 2 additional puberties. So crazy. I could be in my prime if I just worked out a little bit more. Fitness, what? Doing flies till you have a man chest? Got double B cups? Oh no. Oh God. All right, that's crazy. How do I just second. Come on, man. Come on. There's some interesting things getting. I've had to ban 2 people on Kick so far, which isn't too bad. Oh, hello. Hi, how are you? Hello, friend. You have a green check mark next to your name. I don't know what that means. But welcome. Also, if I've missed anything, I'm sorry. I'm trying. This is my first day multi-streaming. You banned me? I don't know. I didn't ban you on Kick. The bug never touched my tea. I set this aside because, you know, a bug was in it. But, like, I killed the bug. You're 47, but you pass for human? I barely pass as human. I barely pass for human. Still no Kazuha? No Kazuha! Do I have any gems where we can summon? Let's see. I did some summoning earlier. I don't think that I can grab some gems real quick. You just drank the tea? Yeah. Why wouldn't I? I don't care. Heavy drinks bugs? I mean, I don't care. Why Heavy? Why? How? Because I killed it, alright? Oh, man. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if you guys can give me good luck. Are you using your new meta PC? I am. Let's see here. Let's see. No, I have 0 crystals because I just did a few and I just redeemed the codes too, so we don't have any. There are those discount. This is gonna sound really crazy. I'm just saying, if I happen to get sponsored by one of those discount Genshin Primo websites. Wouldn't be mad. Beardo was so offended at your PC. Oh my god, it was so funny. He's like, why would you do that on your new PC? You did this on your meta PC? Like, you're goddamn right. I'm not a pussy. Alright? I do all my shit on the computer. I gamble. I play with fire every day when I go live on one of my other monitors. There is naughty Yowie just staring at me, waiting to get me banned on YouTube. That's why I'm always like, God, I hope this isn't the wrong tab. PC has to pass the goon test. It does. It does. Holy shit, we only speak English here. I don't know what you're saying, so, you know, I gotta fucking get rid of that. I don't know. Fucking press that. There you go. English only, please. Stop making me goddamn monitor my Kick chat. I don't have any mods. It doesn't mean everybody go over there and do shit. YouTube, I've never had to personally ban anyone, which is good. Wait, you don't speak American? Oh, God. No, somebody on Kick didn't. You'll be my mod? I appreciate that. But I'd rather have an unbiased party. And we can barely speak English at that. Yes. Very true. Very true. Just be happy you do not live in Texas. I used to. I grew up in Texas, but I wouldn't want to live there now. Because it's getting overrun. If I did live in Texas, though, it would definitely be somewhere smaller. It would be somewhere smaller, like outside of Houston. I don't know. But I wouldn't want to live there. I'd say I'd live in Florida, I think. I think Florida's probably the only state outside of maybe Maine that I'd move to right now. Otherwise, I'm just looking for whatever's cheapest around us within 30 minutes from our family. But it's still hard. It's still hard. I just want 3 acres minimum. And we can't fucking get that. You're going back to Waterloo where the vampires live. Ah, my people. Tell them I said hello. You live by the sea in Texas. Come live with me. I mean, you know, the sea would be nice. Am I going to pre-order ZA or just get it day one? I did say that this would be the first time that I don't pre-order Pokemon. So far, I have stayed true to that, and I have no intentions of pre-ordering it. If, however, they announce a super cool limited physical something that comes with a pre-order, then I might do that. Do you have a favorite gun, Savvy? I like revolvers. I'm a sucker for a revolver. Any revolver will do. If it's pink and got Hello Kitty on it, even better. What do you think about the Digimon release? Dude, I'm actually stoked on Digimon. I hope that it makes a better comeback than it is. Because all our money went to Genshin Impact. Yes. Yes. What up, my love? Hello. I'm assuming that you're referring to my husband. Especially when both the Texas House and Senate passed that dreaded. Yeah, I'm also not into that. I'm not into that censorship. I knew it. Savvy is Jill Valentine. I've had her haircut before, yeah. I doubt it though. I don't think we will see a special edition Switch 2 this year, maybe next. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I really hope that we do get a Pokemon themed one. Is British still butthurt you got it for free? I mean, I don't think he's actually butthurt. Maybe. Based Revolver enjoyer? Hell yeah. Our husband. Yes, yes, true. He does belong to chat. Has a guy ever complimented your feet in public? Not in a sexual way. Not in a foot fetish way. Interesting that Kick is coming through faster than YouTube. That is interesting, actually. I'll have to do some speed tests for that. I bet Beardo has straightened bananas as his screensaver. It's possible. I feel like I have a 5-second delay for broadcast. Yeah, YouTube feels slow, even though I've set it to not be. How's learning Japanese going for your trip? My husband just told me we have 3 months till we go to Japan. It doesn't feel like it. And I'm now suddenly freaking out. Like, I need to start actually planning this. And I need to save money. I haven't been able to stream all year. And I really, really wanted to have like $5,000 cash for being able to go. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. Because I still have to pay off my monthly bills. And then I still want to buy stuff. But then I still want to save money. So now I have to stop buying stuff again. Which means no Genshin. Which means no Kazuha. But then I could buy a physical Kazuha in Japan. And I can buy all my Daojin. But then I also have to take into account how much it's going to cost to ship it to myself. So then I have to fucking do that. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I don't know. We gotta come up with some stuff, some cool stuff for me to do for you guys. So I actually have been working on some stickers and physical stuff. Finally going to sell prints. I know I've been saying it for about 1.5 years now. But I'm finally going to do it, and I'm working on some cool sticker designs, but I'm trying to think of things that other people will like, not just what I like. So, like, if I just draw Tanari eating a pine cone, nobody's going to want that. I want that, but nobody else does. Y'all probably want Varissa in a bikini, which I also want that, but I really want Tanari eating pine cones, right? But I think people are more likely to buy the bikini skins or bikini art than Tanari. So, I don't know. Just sell Dan those damn feet pics. No, I lived in Japan for 4 months on $2,000. That's so cool. It was all for the money. I mean, yeah, I'll sell some art finally. And I will say that, yeah, you know what? I finally offered it because, one, people have been asking for literally a decade. But two, because I need it for my Japan trip. Like, this is, I'm honest with you guys. I need to save money for Japan. She can eat it while wearing a bikini. There, exactly. And I actually might do that. This is why you get extra large suitcase to bring back all the things you want to bring home. Well, so here's the thing. I'm bringing, so the clothing that I plan to bring with me will literally just be my underwear, what I'm wearing, and then maybe a change of clothes. I plan on buying everything out there. I'm going with empty suitcases. I'm going with 2 empty suitcases. And then I'll have my carry-on. Like, I'm buying exclusive plushies. I'm buying everything. Everything that I can. I'm going to stretch the dollar. Like, I'm researching. I have been researching places to eat and, like, some cultural things. Like, they're super against, you know, like, substituting or changing anything in recipes. And then I have to research every single place beforehand, too, to make sure that there's no shellfish. Because I don't want to come off as rude and be like, oh, my God, I have a shellfish allergy. They're just going to be like, I don't give a fuck. Why are you telling me? Like, I will look at the menus beforehand and make sure that, you know, the places that we go I can eat at. And then I'm finding also places specifically for my husband. I'm trying to figure out routes too for us. Car and plane live stream. I mean, I don't know if I'll live stream from the plane. Sell bath water to raise 5,000. Jesus Christ, no. The only character I care about in the game, Kazuha, is so OP. Dude, Kazuha and his story is so good. He's so unique. He's the only character. He's the only human character, like pure human character who's wielded 2 fucking visions, dude. Like, it's crazy. Nobody talks enough about that. That's so cool. But yeah, anyway. Just saying, I'll pay 1K. Homie, you're not gonna buy bathwater. If you are serious about giving me $1,000 for bathwater, I will go take a bath. I will end stream right now. I will take a bath. I will bottle the water. What do you want it in? You want it in one of these? I have to put legally not for drinking, not for consumption on it. But I'll do that. You give me $1,000 right now, I will mail you bathwater. All right? I will sell out like that. Okay? There you go. Don't actually. I don't actually want to have to go to the post office. They're very nice there, but it's too far. Savvy takes baths. I do. I like baths. Let me raise my limit on my card. Please don't do that! Can you use the bath water to make instant cup ramen? Legally, no. But what you do with it on your own is up to you. Bath water for the tea. No! Legally, no. But when you purchase a product, it's up to you to use it correctly. Just threw up a little bit in my mouth. That's so wild. So crazy. No woman's that pretty. Sorry, Savvy. Well, luckily I'm not a woman. I'm a gay man. I'm a gay POC man hag. Hag man. Legally, no. Morally, also no. Business idea. Beer distilled Savvy's bathwater. No, actually, so I did the math. In 1 year, you can collect enough farts to produce a 750 milliliter bottle of alcohol. And that's all I'm going to say. I did the math, all right? You can use specific conversion processes that are about 60 to 75% efficient, which is not very good. And you can indeed collect enough farts in 1 year to make one very special bottle. I do math. Savvy I don't even know what trout maxing means. Her face is red? Why is my face so red? Is it? It's probably because of all of the fucking yelling. I don't know. No, it's actually the LUTs and then the lighting in here. The lighting, so. The Codex does not support this action. Oh no. This information has ruined my day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They just want to sing, no doubt, while holding the bathwater. I'm sure. I'm sure. She's not a woman. She's a harpy. Exactly. So what you're saying is Savvy Brain alcohol is a possibility. Yeah. Strange Savvy fan swishing sound. Why is there chunks in my Savvy water? That's so disgusting. I might have just thrown up a little bit, and now I'm gagging. Thank you. That's so gross. Trout is the same as cougar, but male. What? Trout is the same as cougar, but male. No. I mean, we're not as cursed as a Kirsch stream here. Oh, don't worry. It gets pretty cursed here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know it. Trouting. I would never call a dude a trout. It's weird. That sounds like a weird... I'm still wondering what the CH4 to CH3, the chemical process is. So it's the Fisher something model. Hang on, I tweeted it. Hang on. I gotta go look up my fart math. From Madam Savvy Fart. Latest. Here we go. Y'all are gonna get educated here. There we go. Well, I had to really fight ChatGPT. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3 bottles, not 1, worth of ethanol fart juice in a year. So, let's see here. Does it say the Fisher? Oh, where was it? Imagine selling fart booze thanks to gas synthesis. Oh, wait. Did I not write about the actual... Ah, here it is. It's this one. It's the Fisher Tropsky model for converting farts into alcohol. So if you wanna research the specific terminology, it's this. This is the fascinating conversion process of getting ethanol gas into converting it to an alcohol, a usable alcohol. Basically, your farts can be distilled into ethanol alcohol. And then from there, you just go wherever. You're all ultra goofy. You have no idea. The Fischer-Tropsch process is a chemical reaction most commonly catalyzed by iron and cobalt, in which a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen is converted into synthetic liquid hydrocarbon. Yeah, so there's a little bit more to it too. So, yes, that is life. You can do some pretty cool things. Science. Very educational, but I still hate it. You don't want to work for Savvy. She eats people. What? Where's that coming from in the lore? I didn't know such thing. Didn't OF girl get sent to the hospital because she was selling her farts? So she farted too much, and if you fart too much, I guess you can tear some stuff because you're pushing. I don't know the full story behind that. Yeah, she took medication to make her fart. Yeah. She's getting screwed up there or something. Farts retain when stored. Yeah, so you can capture a fart. And you can store it. All right. Savvy is ethical cannibalism enjoyer. No, I actually don't think that human consumption. So humans consuming other humans. There's no way to make it ethical because it's so inefficient. It takes It's not ethical from an efficiency standpoint. Now, if it was efficient, we might have a different conversation. But human cannibalism is not beneficial because of the time it takes for a human to mature and for how long it takes to fatten them up. When you compare it to the speed at which a cow grows, matures, and fattens, you get more out of a cow per feed than you would a human. Even if you were treating humans like cattle and optimizing food to fatten them, you're not going to be able to produce enough children to basically offset the cost of the cow. So, your extra long nose bridge is very attractive. Hey, thanks. It's not that long, but thanks. I'm trying to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's crazy. Cannibalism was mostly a ritualistic thing. Yes, exactly. You have to worry about something with human consumption. Yeah, you have to worry about not cooking the enzymes down because they can, I think it's enzymes in the brain. There's either some component of the brain or the skin. I don't remember specifically what, but it can cause problems in humans because of the enzyme there, and it can make them basically go crazy. Is eating toenails cannibalism? So your nails are, even though it comes from a human, you're not necessarily eating. You're not eating the human. You're eating a byproduct of the human, which is just dead cells. So no. I think for cannibalism, you have to actually consume a living portion of the species of which you are from. What about placenta? That, I'm gonna gag. That is a real thing. People eat placenta still. There are some people who... I have a very weak constitution. Savvy morning breath in a jar when? Jesus Christ! Ask me normal questions! But the placenta eating is a thing. I can't even talk about it because it's so gross. Basically, it's believed that it has good nutrients. Now, I like to meme and I like to say, hey, you know, I eat the skin of a banana, which I do, because it has good nutrients. I don't believe that the placenta is in the same field as that. I disagree with the practice. But, you know, that just is what it is. So what are your thoughts on the Bean Clan? I don't even know what that means. Some pregnant women do it. Yeah. Did you see Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap? Yeah. Okay, normal question. How do you get your dog to take good pictures? I don't know. My dog is just naturally photogenic. Fine. Favorite color? I like a lot of colors. I don't have just one. It's always changing. And I'm just going to be that loser who says that. I don't care. I love colors. I'm tired of hiding it. Grazel, god damn it, get out of here. Strange Savvy fan looks at Ziploc. Why are my savvy toenails green? Jesus Christ. Do you like Andrew Wilson? He just locked in a deal with Rumble. I don't know who that is, maybe off the top of my head. Favorite squashed bug? Spiders make the best squashed. I saw a dog eat a placenta right after she get. Well, yeah, and you're more expecting of animals to do that. We know Savvy doesn't like black because of that one clip. It's so terrible. Andrew Wilson is the guy who's always debating thoughts on. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't have an opinion. I think sometimes he's on point and sometimes he's not. If I'm thinking about the right person, I just don't have any thoughts any other way. Like sometimes he's got a point, sometimes he doesn't. I think that just kind of sums it up. It's kind of like Tim Pool. Tim Pool's another one. Like I've never really watched his content. I've seen the clips and like, okay, yeah, like sometimes there's a clip I'm like, yeah, dude, that's awesome. Like I'm glad that you're saying that. I'm glad that you're hounding it. And then there are other times where he's like, you know, I think he's wrong. And I'm like, nah, I don't know why you're doubling down so hard. But it's fine. He's Owen Wilson's brother. Just looked him up. Never heard it. Wait, really? Why would anyone debate thoughts? Well, because it makes you money on the internet. Owen Wilson has a brother. I thought he had two brothers. So Male Hag is a hog. Crodger and a few others. So Savvy Old Coop Maxing, basically. He's not Owen Wilson's brother. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. Owen Wilson's brother is Luke Wilson. I don't know who's who. Oh, shit, dude. It's been 2 hours. I gave you 2 hours yesterday. I'm giving you 2 hours today. I mean, that's really all I had. Now we're just rambling. We talked about Elon for a while. I think that's what makes it so funny. Okay. Let's see here. We'll do one last Elon check to see if he is indeed taking the ketamine nap. Oh! We've got some hang on, we've got some timeline investigations happening. Hang on. Hang on. We've got some science here. You have really cute souls. I don't know what that means. Did you know CH4 in the atmosphere is measured by the ppb? Hilarious. Hell yeah. What other games do you obsess and play a lot like you do Genshin? Pokemon, RimWorld. As passionately in lore though. Final Fantasy was a big one. Final Fantasy VII. The original. Not the remake. For a long time, Overwatch. And then I hated myself because of it, just as a traditional Overwatch player. What else am I truly, deeply passionate about? I don't know. I'd have to give that some more thought. I think that's really for the hyper obsessiveness of it. That's what I'm looking at. Not just what do I enjoy, but the hyper obsessiveness. We must measure in feet. Thank God. Yowie, yes. Do you think Ash and Misty would have made a cute couple? I do. I actually think they would have been perfect for each other. I'm passionate about beautiful fictional women. Yes, exactly. Exactly. What am I doing? We're going over here to Maine. Here we go. I hate that this needs to be clarified, but no, Elon did not criticize Trump personally first. Trump criticized Elon first. Elon criticized Trump's bill first. Trump commented on Elon around June 5th at 12:08 ET during a press conference. At 12:46 p.m. ET, Elon commented on X in response to Trump's press conference. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and the Senate, and the Republicans would be at 51-49 in the Senate. The bill and moving forward is what we should focus on, but the truth matters. It's never about Trump versus Elon. It's always about the deficit, whether the big beautiful bill reduces. Big beautiful bill reduces it. Going forward, our president should focus on giving the people one big beautiful explanation, not retaliation. Interesting. Go. Interesting. Wonder how Elon got that black eye now. It does make you wonder. I wasn't familiar with Trump's game. Is the actual name of the bill Big Beautiful Bill? I actually think it is. This breakup has been messy. It's been. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a great time. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so that's it. That's all he's retweeted. Now that's interesting. It is a little bit. Airplane pilot. This is your pilot speaking. We are currently 50,000 feet in the air. Passengers with foot fetish. Oh, yeah. He was with Macron's wife, maybe. I'm here for when Elon starts the Doge party. I'd be for it. I mean, to this in public like this, Elon seems unhinged. Yeah, and we went into a whole thing on why I think that it's all orchestrated and for the memes and goofy. And then I forgot like half of what I wanted to say, but it was no longer really important because honestly, over the next 4 days, we're going to figure out if it was indeed real or not. Either I'm going to look like a conspiracy theorist or I'm going to look like a conspiracy theorist and look correct. All right? Like, I don't know. Don't bet against conspiracy theorists, by the way. How many of them have been correct? Almost all of them? Elon is unhinged as usual. I think that that's kind of, though, working in their favor. I deal with climate change hysteria on X. That's my passion, I guess. God bless. I'm still hoping for World War III, says someone on Kick. Don't hope for that. I don't hope for these things. I just want to go draw some tits and some dick. Nukes are messy. Nukes are hella messy. Oh, man. I hope you're correct. I mean, I've been pretty correct so far. And still, those 2 tweets, man, that's what throws all this off. That's what throws it all off. Yes, I know who you are. I know who you are on YouTube. Crowder is right. Elon betrayed us. I don't think, no, because so technically Elon didn't betray anyone. He was there to expose government wasteful spending, and he did do that. In my eyes, he served his purpose. Where they go from here, I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't care. Whatever makes me laugh, that's all that matters. I like your George R.R. Martin conspiracy theory. Hell yeah. PFED or whatever that wrestling term is. How come you never drew a picture of Elon helping Trump with his taxes? That could have solved everything. Well, that's because I don't draw real people. 3D pig, 2D pure. I try to stay away from that. That kind of stuff freaks me out. I understand other people do it. I know that this was a meanie comment, but like, I take everything super serial. But no, I typically do not draw real people. So. You're a super nice, Savvy. Glad you're a panelist on Gingy. Well, bless you. That's very sweet of you. Department of Government Efficiency was the Department of Money Laundering, 2 on the nose. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. All this is going on, and I'm over here worried about Canada trying to ban cash. I agree. The banning of cash would be very bad. Wait, the femboys weren't real? No. The femboys have never been real. Oh, man. But that's it. Anyway. Elon watch is over. We did it. We did it. You draw... No. He's Cuban, not French, okay? I draw beautiful twink god Professor Sycamore, not disgusting, pudgy, real, fleshy Trudeau. Did you see my drawing of your OC Aurora? No, I did not. We survived. We did. We absolutely survived. And now we're good. How do you feel about White Panther? I think that that's hilarious. And at this point, just whatever, you know? I was told that it doesn't matter. I was told, so I'm just gonna let them have their thing. You're a Welsh lad. Do you think of the Welsh people? Scottish and Irish have enough spotlight. What about the Welsh? I don't know much about the Welsh. I knew a Welsh guy in college. Briefly, he was friends with a British dude that I dated for 2 weeks and then broke up with because he stood in front of my Xbox and TV and he complained that we don't do things the way that normal couples do. I was still socially awkward at the time. Hadn't had sex yet with a man. So, you know, we didn't have sex during those 2 weeks. I liked him because I was perpetually drunk and I liked his accent. And then he did something really weird one day where he showed me his bank account. And I'm just like, I really don't care that you're a college dude with $50,000 in your bank. I just want to go play Call of Duty and skip classes. So that's what I did. And that's one of the reasons why my husband appreciates me so much, because I genuinely don't give a shit about money. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. So, yes. No, she said with a man. Yes. I fooled around with women, but I don't consider sex with women to be sex. Like, women, like, what's happening there, right? Like, yeah, okay, you could, you know, like, stick a finger in there, but it's not normal. I don't care. It's not normal sex, you know? Like, I view sex as being the insertion of a sausage into a vaganga, and that's it. So, attachments are all the rage. I don't believe in that. Now, this is the funny thing. I actually have made dildos with the intention of selling them, but I never got to the testing phase, but I had a few people lined up, and the reason why is because I just couldn't make them without seams because I'm stupid. I've never done silicone casting before, so it's very expensive to try to learn how to do that, apparently, because if you fuck up, well, you need a lot more silicone to do that. This was during the pandemic, so I was going to try to, you know, sell mathematically based dildos for maximum pleasure based off of math, because everything's math. But I was going to sell stuff like that. But I personally don't believe in inserting things that are not the person that you're with. So, is that hypocrisy? I don't know. I think it's cool to make dildos with math, but that's just me. Did you whittle them like the Amish? No, I did not. A few people lined up. Oh, man. No, I didn't do that. It was all, I made them in Blender, and then, yeah, I 3D printed them. Savvy, men are for marriage, women are for fun. That was unironically my stance. That was unironically my stance. I believed in playing around with women and, you know, having fun. I hated dating them, so I never really did. I never wanted to commit to a woman. Women are absolutely insufferable to be around for the most part. And dating a woman, fucking painful. I've been on both ends of that, where I was the lead, the top person, and then I've been the bottom person, the more passive one. Neither of that worked for me. I'm too lazy to want to provide for somebody, but then the idea of a woman providing for me really scarred my ego. So I was like, never fucking again. Holy shit, that was embarrassing. Yeah, so. Women for procreation, men for recreation. Yes, basically. Do you still have his number? Need a sugar daddy? Please spill. No, I do not. No, I do not. God, no. Too much estrogen. Yeah, dude, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be with one. Shout out to all the ladies, though, who can make that work. Good for them. One day, Madame Savvy should write her autobiography. I need to publish my fiction. Ugh. I might just start, like, selling, like, light novels on, like, Gumroad or something, where you can, like, pay, like, $2 to read some of my writing or something. I don't know. And then eventually get them sold physically. I just need to do it. I spend so much time writing things for myself that, like, I don't just put it out there, which I should do. I'm my own worst enemy. Oh, man. Savvy, don't remind me you're bi. Why? I'm just gonna live in the fantasy world where Savvy was never bi. Why? One day, Madam Savvy. Oh, wait, she should write her autobiography. That's how we know Savvy isn't a lesbian. She always avoids moving in the first day with a girl. Oh, no. 50K is not bad. Should have gotten the money before you broke up. Fuck no, I don't need that. Savvy, what Digimon you want to have? Like, as a friend or to fuck? Because the answer is very different. And yet still concerningly similar. Lord Bruticus, thank you for the 5. Savvy, I have relationships with men and sex with women. I got news for you. That means you're gay. Friend. Okay, as a friend, either a gato man or Renamon. Isn't it always Renamon? Not sure if Madame Savvy would get a deal with Ripaverse with their books. I mean, I think, well, so they do want to do, they're okay with words, with publishing that, because I did have a talk with them, like, briefly, you know, it's not just comics that they want to do, they want to expand. So, maybe. But once I have something more, like, actually ready to go, I'll probably ask them, but at the same time, like, I'm totally fine with just self-publishing. Then again, I would have to censor if I go through Amazon, but I have found other services that do it that wouldn't make me censor anything. So, you know, maybe I can sell like, you know, 20 books at a time or something. Like I don't think I'm going to sell that much, right? Like I really don't. Wow, way to really like sell myself. But this is like I'm just too I write for me, and if people are interested, super awesome, and if they're not, that's also okay. Like I just don't want to waste anyone's time. So I'd rather test the waters and self-publish maybe for the first few, or, you know, sell something online, like completely digital versions first to gauge interest and then go from there. So don't think Rep is into yaoi. No, and I write more than just yaoi. Actually, every single story that I've written with original characters is between men and women. There is always a, you know, lead male role and a lead female role. Jeremy is gay. Thank you for the 1. But yeah, I have never created a purely like gay couple. I've never done that. Like a main story around a gay couple. Like there's always been like, if I'm gonna do that, it's typically like a bisexual individual, because I get bored really easy if I don't write something more expanded. Congrats on the new PC. Thank you. And Joammons. Actually, so for friend, because the Digimon choice isn't even based off of Anjouamon. It's based off of Gatomon Mega Evolution. Bear Hush. Where's Gatomon's final stage here? What's the fucking... Oh, pink dragon thing. It's got this super cool stage. This, I loved it. I even had a toy of this when I was a child. And then its brief cameo in the fucking show. There, I'm gonna go crazy. Copy image address. Where is my boop? Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Main. Boop, this thing. This thing. It's so cool. It's so cool. I loved this creature. It's got a long body. I think, I don't know, final form? Is that what it's called? Here we go. Magna Dramon. Holy fuck. Magdra. What did I say? Magna Dramon. Yeah, like look at this. I love the shit out of this. When I was a kid, I do have a couple of created creatures that are like loosely inspired by this. I'm not even gonna hide it. Like I am shamelessly inspired by this creature. I love it. I love it so much. Like it's such a cool looking creature. And even in the game, God, I miss these kinds of polygons, man. In the games, I loved it. I love this thing. And look what somebody made! Copy image address. This is on Etsy. Somebody else made this. This is not by me. Somebody else. Very cool art. So beautiful. Love the shit out of it. And here's copy image address. Her with Angel Woman. Bam. I love her. I love these so much. You know what? That makes me want to draw now. Oh, it's so easy to entertain me. It's so easy. For a second, I thought she was gonna say inspired dildo toy. That would be impressive. Impressive. Ooh, angel dragon, exactly. As a barefooter myself who loves nature, do you love walking in nature barefoot? Actually, yes, all the time. It is super healthy and good for your body and immune system. Yes, no, there is something absolutely healing about walking in a forest barefoot. It's one of my favorite things, actually. I love being barefoot. I think it's a very good thing. I want another Digimon World Championship where the main thing is taking care of your Digimon. Yes! That would be a Malamute Wolf mix. So that's Barry. He's my old boy. He's just whinging because he wants attention. So, rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds. And there upon the rainbows, the answer to a never-ending story. Huh. Oh wait, it's a toy I have. I had this toy as a child. Oh my god, this is the toy. I had this. I had this. It was my favorite. I wonder whatever happened to it. And you can turn the tail. God, I would buy this. I would buy that again. Oop, I keep clicking that. Savvy's neglected bear, just like she neglected us, poor doggo. No! No, I will end stream. I will end stream so that way I can take care of him. You know, Savvy, I have a Magna Dramon at home, a real one. Sometimes it sounds like a pigeon, but it's because it's autistic. Beautiful. Hey, Wayne! You had one of those too? Fuck yeah. This peak Digimon right there. When are you going to post the Guzma song on your channel? Oh, so I have one of my old hard drives is accessible right now because I put it into the computer. On that one, I have, hang on, let me see here. Music. View large icons. No, oh, these are different. What is my media for Alex? I don't know what that was. Edit to post. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm even looking at the wrong one. Oh, that's interesting. Video editing stuff. Here we go. This is what I need. Audio. Nope, that's not what I need. Testicle script. What was this? What was the testicle thing? I don't remember. So I think. Okay. I have the audio file. I just don't have the video file. So I would need to just attach some art to it. And then, what is this? Some of my gay music. Oh, man. Would you guys, I mean, I'm not going to ask. I'll just post it. And then if anybody watches it, cool. If not, well, that's my gay shit. Oh, man. Let's see here. I should probably like sort some of these files. Dragon A. Okay, so that was a video. Unfiltered Dragon A. No, this is unfiltered. What is this? Oh, this is a 2-hour stream that I pulled. So I have the audio through that. I'm not surprised you haven't. I'm more surprised you haven't made any Sycamore and Lysander songs. I have, and it's on the channel. How dare you accuse me of that? Hang on, view your channel. Here we go. I won't make you suffer. I'll just post the link. We'll listen to a little bit of it, and I'll point out the genius of my lyrics. Like, holy shit, I'm an intellectual. I really am. Nobody writes like me. So, I don't know if you can hear it.
I feel like I'm eroding away with time. It was such a silly thing for me to keep. After all these years, I still wear those orange socks.
I was an actual genius with this song because I wanted to write it in such a way that it was ambiguous. I like fan-made inspired stuff that's ambiguous and can be applied to anything. And because it's a woman singing it, you don't automatically attribute it to me linking it to Pokemon. But it's the subtle things. How do you fucking zoom? Oh, fuck! I don't know what that was. Computer enhance! I mean, how do you not draw a correlation? How do you not? Oh no, the subtle was too subtle for me. I mean, this is the most obvious part.
I've never been so brilliant.
Hang on.
This is reads. Constantly lost in these concentric circles.
So concentric circles means there's a circle and then there's a smaller circle and then there's a smaller circle than that. And if you look at Lumios city map, let's see here. If you look at the Lumios city map, where is it, motherfucker? Copy image address. What the fuck? Holy shit, that's zoomed in. One of Lumios's big designs is that everything is concentric circles here. This is literally gay geometry. So, frozen like a deer in headlights, the legendary associated with Professor Sycamore would be a fucking deer. I was a fucking genius for this one. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I've never talked about this and how proud I was. Oh. Hang on. So the reason why I use this line is because his handwriting in 3 different instances in the game is his handwriting is specifically referenced to be beautiful lettering from your mother, and then I think 2 environmental storytelling elements. Once in his office and then once somewhere else. I think it comments on it too. Oh my god, I was so proud of myself for this. So proud. So I imagine. Yes, and then he did just disappear, you know? He really did. Even the coffee doesn't taste the same. Lysander owned a coffee shop. Sycamore is obsessed with coffee. That's where that cringe came from. But you can easily attribute that to some Taylor Swift lyrics. And mwah! Oh, I was so happy. So the other song that I actually started playing for a second and then closed out of it, it's a cover version of this song where it's stripped away and it's not as bassy. I don't care how cringe this is. I am proud of myself for this bullshit. All right? I was so happy. The big, beautiful gay songs, the gayest songs, yes! Oh my god. And literally the only person even in the post game who potentially misses Lysander is Sycamore. That is actually stated because he's very, very sad. Yeah, see, my life has lost its warm, passionate flair Team Flare? This was the most obvious giveaway. Oh. It's my channel and I can be gay if I want. Oh man, is Paris, France geometrically gay? It is. It is. It is. Let's see here. Oh, he reads a lot. He does that. He basically admits to not paying attention to his best friend's needs and watching him, go crazy. And I think that and this is something else that he specifically says. There's a lot of different people to meet in this way. You should meet as many people as you can to have as many points of view. So that way you can expand your horizons and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah. And then it just repeats. Flying high is a reference to him flying on Yveltov. He was labeled a generous man. Yeah, basically just that. It's just like a Taylor Swift song, but better, Is that you singing? No! No. I cannot sing. You will never hear me seriously sing. I will do a stupid voice once in a while, but I will never seriously sing. I know my limitations in this world. It's totally fine. I envy people who have a good voice. Very happy for them. Is probably the only thing that I truly envy out of other people. I don't really envy much. But goddamn, if I could just sing slightly okay. Like my husband has never heard me sing. Right? I got put in my place as a young child. I know my voice is annoying. I know my voice is shit. I can maybe stay on key for about 2 seconds. And then that's it. I've heard Savvy sing once. I think I'm half deaf now. See, exactly. Karaoke stream when? Literally never. Please let us hear you sing. No, I will grift the fuck out of that. So if somebody drops a $5,000, no, I'm sorry, no. If somebody drops a $6,900 tip, it will be the biggest waste of fucking money in the world. But I will sing one entire song. And that's it. That's the only way. And the only reason why I've said that is because literally no one will ever do that. Nobody in their right fucking mind would ever once. Like, that is an impossible goal. No one will do that. And that's it. Like, that is a meme, and that's it. How much to eat a whole cake on stream? Well, I don't eat cake. Will you sing a Dustborn song? The community can vote or the individual can request the specific song, but I swear to God, if it's a 30-minute fucking ballad, there's gonna be rules, all right? No Bohemian Rhapsody, no fucking, none of that. It's gotta be something that I know, okay? The song in your bathwater. No. 6969 would be perfect. I think 6,900 is fine. I'm not greedy. Now we need to find the Welsh guy to pay for Savvy's singing. Bully Savvy fun. No. This would not be a community effort. It needs to be dropped in one go. No one will ever do that. Literally no one will ever do that. Baby got back. I could sing that song. I could sing that entire song. I could. I do know all the lyrics to that song. What do I think of dubstep? Dubstep is fun, but you got to be in the mood for the wub-wubs. Will I do a rap song? No. The closest, I think the only rap song I can kind of do is if I do my weeb voice with Nicki Minaj. My Heart Will Go On. Tell you what, $6,900 at one time from one individual will never happen, and I will sing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. We need to open a GoFundMe. No. I swear if that somehow did drop, I would die right here in chat. Literally, it will never happen, and that's a good thing. That is why I did an impossible goal, because it just won't. How much for 15 bucks? What would I do for 15 bucks? I'd say thank you. Savvy Kirsch, Sinvir, Purana Pout, Sonia karaoke stream? Oh God. Literally, I sit there and cheer them on. That's it. I buy a lotto ticket every week to get Mike to do another cake stream. I'll add this to the list as well. Excellent. Can you sing the Pokemon theme song? I could, but I won't. I meant for singing. Oh. Yeah, nothing. I'd say thank you. Savvy still needs to go watch the Titanic. That's true. Okay, so what do we normally set up for the bully goals for movies? I said I would never watch the Titanic unless it was a higher than normal bully goal because I don't believe in watching chick flicks. I fucking hate chick flicks. I think the normal bully goal for making me watch a movie is getting up to $500 in one stream. Or were we doing it? No. It was per stream. It was per stream. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Nope. I am a lazy sack of shit. 20 bucks is not 20 bucks. Actually, there are songs where Savvy could just shout things in the background like Kirsch thing that could work. Wait, what? Oh, should I tell Beardo and Epic Mike to help you sing? No! Nobody needs to know I'm insecure about this. I've never watched the Titanic either. Yeah, it's shit. Make a movie wheel. That's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe. But those are our grift goals. We do a little grifting here. We do a little grifting. I can't give you guys everything for free. I give you guys so much for free. So much ammo. So many lore drops. So much shit for free. It's only fair. It's only fair I get to grift a little bit. A little bit. But no, the 2 movies that I've watched so far are great. We'll have to set up another grift goal, though. What about Snow White songs? The new one, I mean? I haven't even heard them, and I... Oh, man. I, as a man, have watched the Titanic and unironically cried near the end. I'll turn in my man card tomorrow. Well, it's crazy. Sing tequila. No. Oh, man. Anyway. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's not grifting if you're actually providing people with something that they want. True. I just personally don't... Like, I have no attachment to the movie. How much to watch Titanic? I did say the goal would need to be slightly higher than normal, but so the movie bully goals are just, can chat get to X amount in one stream? So it resets every stream, right? But I will retroactively add things. But yes. Shake from Hunger Team, thank you for the 5. Shut up, Savvy! Okay. What about a Viking chant? Oh my god. Dude, there's a couple of Viking songs that I listen to pretty routinely. Gaming stream soon? Yes, we need to do that. Titanic is not great, but Titanic 2 is awesome. Why is there a second one? How much to watch an entire TV show? That's very different. I think, I don't know, maybe we do that per season? But it depends on the episodes and lengths, I guess. But yeah, I know that I had a list of movies written down. Actually, wait. Oh my god, is this the list of movies? Oh my god, it is. I can't show you what it is because right on top of it, it's information from the IRS. But it says The Princess Bride, Back to the Future, Airplane, The Three Amigos, Event Horizon, Raising Arizona, Titan AE. We did watch The Holy Grail, Monty Python's Holy Grail. Maybe Savvy could teach me how to Dougie. No, I can't teach anybody how to do anything. Oh yeah, the bully list. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. So we do have, I've never seen Back to the Future. I've never seen all the things that I just read off. The Princess Bride, never sat through it. I think the normal goal for non-Titanic related movies is 500 per stream. So we've gotten about a fifth of the way there. Three Amigos isn't a... Do 2 women talk to each other? Have you ever been awkwardly constipated? Yes. At a really important time? All the time. Or event? Yes. And had to get up and walk? Yeah, I mean, you know, like, I always have to poop. I don't know. Have you seen Lord of the Rings? Yes, I have seen Lord of the Rings. I have. If 2 women talk to each other, then I'm out. Yeah, exactly. What's worse, Titanic or The Notebook? Both are chick flicks. Oh, fuck. I think The Notebook is worse. Because it's like really gay. Titanic's only a little gay. I don't know. Anyway, I should go. I love you guys. So glad we could be here for Elon's crash out and conspire. What do I hate, chick flicks? Because I hate women.